Okay, so now I'm recording. I guess I can share my screen with you to show you. Here. You can see, right?
Hang on one second. I'll pop out here. Yeah, I can't hear it. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So, wait, okay, first of all, I want to say, like, or I want to ask, why exactly are you getting coaching? Or what's, like, the reason behind it?
I just want to. I just enjoy. I really enjoy the game. I just want to be good at it.
Mm-hmm.
Like I want to continue to get better. Like this game is very complicated, right?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that like it it requires other people to kind of like point out to you in order for you to like pick up on, just to like kind of progress like learning. Otherwise, it seems like it takes like a ridiculous amount of time to learn it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I just like having like insight.
And what's like your goal for this season, for example? Or in general, what's your goal?
I just want to be as good as I can at the game.
Okay,
Like
okay.
eventually I want to be challenger. Like I want to be
Mm-hmm.
really really good at the game. I want to be like literally I want to be very good. Like I love this game. Like I think this game is probably like the I don't know. I've never played a game like this. Like I love it so much. Like I used to play another game where like I was like a competitive player. I
Mm-hmm.
led a team and I was like like I was very strategical and I always looked at the game in a different way than a lot of other people did. And when I tried League, I was like, holy fuck, this is actually kind of like how I viewed the other game I played. This is the game that I always kind of was like meant to play. Like it just
Okay.
clicks with my brain right. So I want to like be very very good at it. And I don't know.
No, that's
That's my
definitely, yeah, that's nice to hear, really. Like, you have the right mentality, I guess, and it doesn't sound like coaching would be wasted on you, because a lot of people, they get coaching because they want to just, I don't know, get like
get
an elo
gold.
higher or whatever, but
Yeah.
that's not worth it. If you don't want to put like the work in and really improve, then there's no point really. But it sounds like for you, there is a point, so to
Yeah.
say. Okay, okay.
Exactly.
So yeah, but do you have like a rank that you want to reach for this season, I guess?
Um, like a short term goal, I guess would be gold for sure. Just the
Really?
next division up. Yeah. Just
Okay.
yeah.
How much LP do you get right now, do you know? Or like how much do you win, lose?
15. It varies from 15
Hmm.
and then losing like in between 14 and well, the last couple games I've been losing 16 for some reason. I don't know why,
Yeah,
but
okay, that's definitely rough for climbing, I guess, but
yeah.
yeah, I mean, the thing is you won't be able to really reach high ranks in your first seasons. Like, for a lot of reasons, of course. First of all, there's like 159 champs. I'm sure you don't know what most champs really do, or do you? Would you
I
say
do.
you're
I know
I
every champ. Yeah,
okay?
I know every.
And like
I know. I
cooldowns
would
and
say.
their strengths
Yep.
and that stuff? Okay,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah. 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 I do.
I guess you have like a big step up on a lot of Silver Pros players then. I mean
Yeah.
that's a lot to know
There's
for like your
probably a
first
couple
season.
things. There's probably a couple things in there. I'm sure I'm not like completely familiar with, but I'm like
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure like even like people in like Diamond probably are like some people they probably don't know like the nuance of literally every champ. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't assume so at least. There's a lot of champs in the game, but I'm pretty confident in saying like I know almost every champ's ability.
Mm-hmm. No, that's definitely good. That's definitely good. So, okay, like what do you think your biggest like weaknesses are right now? Why are you not able to win more games, I guess?
That's a good question. I would say my biggest weaknesses in the game are probably like I feel like sometimes I don't like I get tunnel vision on some things
Mm-hmm.
and like I have the capability to carry the game, like no doubt in my mind. So I would say some weaknesses when I get behind, I kind of just like it's not that I don't know how to play from behind, it's just that I get so frustrated that I don't want to sometimes, not all
Mm-hmm.
the time. And then there's other weaknesses where like I get tunnel vision on this idea, it's not fucking working and I refuse to change my strategy.
Okay, but then you already know like one thing that you do wrong, I guess, if you think that you tunnel vision too much.
Yeah, and I'll like sometimes like I'll force a play too.
Mm-hmm.
When the
Yeah,
play is just
that's
like it's not worth the risk. Like, but that but at the same time, there's other situations where like I realize that and I don't do it. So there's a lot of it seems like with me there's
Mm-hmm.
like inconsistencies with that,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
maybe that's why I'm not consistently climbing. Is that my mentality and outlook? Probably because I play a lot of games. Is it's just everything's like inconsistent with how I approach things. Although
Mm-hmm.
I do some games I have the right way of doing it, and in other games I just like my fundamentals are kind of out the window for whatever reason. Maybe I'm lazy because I've been playing a while throughout the day, or whatever it is.
Yeah, I mean, definitely if you play too much, so to say, it becomes harder to climb. I mean, I usually play maximum like 5 games a day if I really want to climb, because you won't have the concentration to really focus after that, in my opinion. But of course, if you just enjoy the game, then go for more, you know. There's
Yeah,
no, yeah,
I'm a grinder. I'm a grinder, man.
yeah, exactly. Okay, so just out of interest, are there like any League content creators you're watching like regularly?
Well, I watch your stuff.
Okay.
I was surprised that you're a smaller YouTuber. No, I'm not trying to sound like condescending there, but like your content was like really good, and I was like, holy fuck, I'm gonna subscribe to
Yeah,
this guy.
well, I mean, yeah, I also just started, but I mean, educational content is not like the most popular thing, I guess, also in the League community, but
True.
mm,
Um, but
I like doing it, so.
I watch Bruxa a lot.
Broxa. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love Bruxa. Like
Mm,
he's probably my favorite. I watch Bruxa and I watch some of LS's stuff. I mean,
mm-hmm.
I like LS, but he's kind of like he's very fucking what's the word? He's very smart and a very good player, but I feel like he's very tunnel on his own ideas sometimes.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. But I actually, I mean, I don't watch a lot of LS now, but like in the last 2 or 3 years, I watched a lot of it and a lot of him, and he really helped me understand the game, like in deeper ways and playing the game efficiently and that stuff. So he's definitely a very good content creator to watch if you wanna improve, I guess.
Oh yeah, sure. He's a brilliant mind in the game.
Yeah. Also, I don't know. I guess like for entertainment, I watch like Drutut. He's incredibly good, like mechanically, and you can even though you don't play top lane and that stuff, and he plays different champs, you can just learn a lot from these kind of players. Or also the boss, you know.
Oh, I watched the boss. Yeah, I watched
Mm.
the boss. I watched Tyler one as well. Tyler one. You can't go wrong with Tyler one. He's so funny.
Yeah, yeah, he's funny, but I mean, he's like not. I don't know if you can learn so much from him, but
Yeah, I know. He's
I
just
mean, of
fun.
course, he's
He's
a
fun to watch.
challenger player, but of course you can play learn from him, but still, yeah,
He's
okay,
an entertainer.
yeah, yeah. Also, like another good one is Mid Beast. He, like his mid lane reviews. There you can actually learn a lot about the game because he just gives very good tips in general. So
Yeah,
if,
Midbeast is pretty. I watch Midbeast occasionally. Coach
mhm.
Curtis as well has a lot of good videos out there.
Yeah, okay, okay. So like the last question I have, because I want to know how you understand the game. Like, what do you think mechanics in League are? Like, it's a difficult question, I guess, but what do you think mechanics really are in League? What defines
Um,
good mechanics in a player?
so so that's a good question. So I think of like good mechanics. Like I think of like being able to, like for example, this sounds like silly, but like when I'm like kiting people as Kindred, for example, or even just like as Ekko, is being able to like accurately place your mouse in the middle of a team fight with abilities and like snapping from target to target. Like it's because I play I my entirety of like playing computer games is FPS, right? In
Mm-hmm.
FPS, you're always like aiming at a target. Well, in League, there it's like essentially the same thing, but like with little tiny targets around moving around you, very light speed. So like when I think of mechanics, I think of being able to like move with your mouse and then like aim with your mouse at the same, if that makes sense. Like it's like you're
Mm-hmm.
doing like 2 or 3 inputs at a time and you have to do that as efficiently as possible. Like I'll
Okay.
occasionally like miss a smite or misplace my Q just because I'm trying to move and then like throw out that input as well. So that's kind of what I think of mechanics in the game.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's like it's not wrong, of course, but I would say that's like actually a smaller part of the mechanics.
Hmm.
because I would say the biggest part of mechanics is playing around the enemy, you know, playing about around their abilities, knowing what their abilities are, when they're how they're gonna use them, when they're gonna use them, you know, this kind
Hmm.
of stuff. Because then you will react properly and you will just be a step ahead. You understand what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. I always thought
Like,
of that as like game sense,
yeah, I guess,
listening.
but the thing is, like, playing your own champ, it's like for abilities, it's not it's the easy part, you know. But there's like nine other champs in the game with you, and you have to know what they're gonna do and how you can play with them, you know. So
Right.
that's, in my opinion, that falls under the part of mechanics, because just clicking the mouse and that stuff, of course, it's also mechanics definitely, but mm, someone like someone who has good mechanics, they're able to sidestep a lot of stuff, and that, and you know, they're able to do that because they know what's gonna hit them. They know like what the enemy is gonna do. You
Right.
understand?
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah. So I think that's something. I mean, that's something you will just there. You have to play the game for that. You just, it's experience mostly, in my opinion. Even if you know what the champions do, but yeah, you just, it will come over time. Yeah.
Yep.
So I
Yeah, I
guess we
agree.
can get into the OPGG. I was actually like surprised. Like how do you say? I was glad to find out that you seem to think about like your runes on Ekko. That's
Yep. I
definitely
think
good.
about yeah, I think about my builds all the time with
Hmm.
every champ I play.
Yeah, that's, I mean, that's already much better than any, or like 99% of other silver players out there, you know? Like they go to u.gg, see what they can take, and they just take that without thinking about it. I don't know. I don't agree with everything, but it's still good that you think about it. For
Yeah,
example, let's see.
I gotta experiment. I gotta
Hmm.
see what
I
works
mean,
with it.
first of all, one thing I noticed, you start Q a lot of times in
No,
jungle.
that's actually like recent because I was practicing a 317 full clear with Echo and the player starts Q
Oh, okay.
instead of
Well,
W. So
I've never
that's
seen
why I
that.
was yeah, I was trying that. That's
Okay,
all.
and here you did like W and then double Q.
Yeah,
I
it's
didn't even
doing
notice
it's
that.
yeah, it's doing full clear.
Okay. Well, I guess you, I don't know. I always do W Q
Q
E,
E. Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
mean, doing this, of course, you will clear faster with 2Q. I mean, first of all, like starting W is, I think it's faster because of the W passive, you know.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe there's a faster clear with the Q. But wait, let me just see if like the pros, how they do it. I don't know.
Yeah.
They all start W, or if there are people that do Q start. Oh, okay. Maybe it changed then. Okay, well, or maybe it was like an invade here. I don't know. I'm confused. Well, most people start W. I don't think it makes a huge difference, I guess.
Yeah, it probably is
So
very like minuscule. I just saw that video
yeah.
and I was like testing it. I like there. I definitely have started W 95% of my games with
Okay,
Echo.
okay. Yeah, okay. I just saw like recently, and I thought you always did it. So yeah.
No, 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 no.
Okay, and I saw like last game you went for Transcendence and Gathering Storm over Absolute Focus.
Correct.
I guess you saw like my video and my stance on it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I mean, yesterday you still played this, so you're just trying out for the clear, or
Yep, yep,
ah, okay,
yep.
okay, okay.
Exactly. I took absolute focus for a faster clear
Mm-hmm.
because they
Well,
actually
I
know what
think
7
it's
AP.
not. I don't think it's worth, to be honest. But mm, okay, another thing. I see like this. I found out for myself. I guess I will explain this here because I explained it kind of wrong, or I changed my stance on it in my after the video I did. Let's
Hmm.
see on my account here. I actually go Dark Harvest in quite a lot of games now, or like 50-50 almost. But I go with Inspiration because I think it's so difficult to play without Futures Market on Echo. And
I
also
agree.
the Magical Footwear is, it feels good, you know, because it's just a lot of gold you don't have to spend, and the Futures Market just ensures like, the thing is, in some games, I wait. Let me scroll down. I played with a similar rune setup to you with like sorcery second, but when you don't get fed early in these kind of games, it's just very difficult to get in the game, in my opinion. Yeah, here, for example, I guess I played with like this setup, and okay, if it would load, yeah, and, like this is of course this is probably the best scaling setup, but it's just very risky. If you don't,
Yep.
if you don't manage to get kills early, then you might be stuck. Like it takes you so long. Like I don't know, 11-minute mythics, not that bad, but I think usually you can get it faster. You know.
Yeah. It's
So
very feast or famine.
okay, I mean, I guess it's normal, but whatever. The point is, I feel like this is way more consistent, you know, to play with inspiration second, and you still one shot, you know. If if everyone's full build, you still one shot. You don't need the Gathering Storm Transcendence because you have the Eyeball Collection, you have the Dark Harvest, so that's fine. And this snowballs very hard, you know. See, like here I
Yep.
had my mythic and boots at 10 minutes. That's so big,
That's
you know.
huge. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's huge. Yeah, that's so quick.
And in these, okay, yeah, also now I wanted to explain like why I go for Dark Harvest and why I go for First Strike. I guess see like the
And I
champions I'm playing
can
against. Yeah, you can guess, yeah, of course, of
Okay.
course.
So what I do is I take first strike when the enemy team is a little bit more beefy because you're gonna be like autoing them more, so you're gonna get more gold essentially, right? You're gonna be the fight's gonna be a little bit longer, so I would take like for first strike because the fights are gonna be a little bit more extensive to maximize the amount of gold. And usually I take dark harvest on squishier team comps because I can probably proc that dark harvest a little bit easier
Mm-hmm.
and give a higher chance to snowball.
That's like that's half of the reason I also take it. Yeah, like definitely the First Strike for beefier teams. Also the red smite here, very good. I also like now I actually every time I go Dark Harvest I go Blue Smite basically, and every time I go First Strike I go for Red Smite. And
Yeah,
my item build when I go with First Strike is always Nashers, and with Dark Harvest it's Lich Bane. I just
yep,
think in this way like it synergizes well, and
I agree.
it feels good. It feels good. So, um, yeah, and the other reason is why I go for like Lich Bane in these kind of games. It's see like their team is very there's a lot of ranged champs, and the extra movement speed from Lich Bane it helps so much against these kind of champs. And also of course they're usually ranged champs are squishier, so it's easier to burst them down.
Correct. That makes
Yeah.
sense to me.
So I guess when you go like in a game soon, then we can see like how like you can tell me which runes you would go, and I guess we can see. But I think you actually have a pretty good understanding of this, especially like for someone who's in silver.
I
Mm,
appreciate that.
yeah, no, definitely. Here, like I don't know, the tenacity. I guess I went there like once, but I don't know if it's worth against these champions. It's only really like Zoe and Ash, for example, in this game that can CC you. So, or were you just
Yeah, I don't
experimenting?
know. I don't know why. Well, the Stark has a root too. I think. I think I just
Yeah,
saw
I guess.
the three champs of CC. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have taken it for that game. Like
Mm,
in hindsight,
yeah.
I'm looking at that now. I'm like, I don't know why I took that.
For example, like the Soraka CC is one of the CCs I don't care about as Ekko because it's very rare that you will stand like in the E long enough to get rooted by it, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know why I took. I think I was just like I was playing late or something. I don't know.
Okay, okay.
That was
Yeah,
just kind
well,
of an oddball game.
I guess wait, let me see. I played it once, I remember, because I think I was like against Lissandra and a lot of other CC as well. So I felt like I should take it, but wait, where is it? Where is it?
That's normally when I do take it. Like I don't take it very often, but I only
Here.
take it when like their team is like super
Ah, yeah,
CC
see.
heavy.
See their
Yeah, like
team,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Volibear, like point to click CC, Lissandra, point to click CC, Ash, who's gonna shoot like an arrow every 20 seconds,
Yeah.
and fucking Xerath, who has like a 3-second stun if it's at max range, so yeah. That was like one of the few games, but I think that's like actually the only game this season where I did go for that. Because usually a lot of the CC is like it's dodgeable or kiteable, so to say. Like even like a Volibear, you can often just out kite him, even if he has like point to click CC, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so wait, let's see. I think I saw about your items. I mean, you went for like stopwatch here. I said in my video I basically never go for Zhonya's.
Yeah.
I guess I changed my mind somewhat. Like one matchup, there's actually one matchup, and it's versus Kane because I don't know versus Kane. I actually see the value because of his R. Because oftentimes when you're like even with the Kane, it's difficult to I don't know. It's just difficult to play against. I don't know. It's weird, but you actually can. Mm, the stopwatch has a lot of value there, I guess, to just block the R damage and not having to ult yourself. But that's the
Yeah,
only matchup I would go for it.
I take it. I use stopwatch or Zonias. I don't I agree with you. Like I don't buy it a lot at all. I only buy that item or stopwatch when I feel like I need to, like, me dying could potentially like lose the game, and
Mm,
I might need to be there to make a big play. So I would take stopwatch to kind of outplay the enemy, if that makes sense. Like I go, maybe
mm-hmm,
like I can somehow like force them to use all their abilities by, WE and N, just to like kind of fake them out. Stopwatch, they use all
yeah.
their abilities, and then my teammate, like something like that, or like for example in that game they had a nocturne, and I felt like maybe if like I got ulted on, I could just stopwatch and the team could kill him real quick after he uses like everything on me, and then like
Mm.
little things like that. Like I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
always
No,
buy it,
it's not
buy it.
horrible. It's of course it's not
Yeah,
horrible to buy a stopwatch or whatever. It's a definitely, especially just buying stopwatch like for that kind of occasion, it's good value, for 650 gold in the late game, of course. So
yeah, exactly.
yeah, but you don't usually like some people they build Zhonya's third and that's like complete griefing. I don't know because then you have no damage.
Yeah, I never do that.
Also here I guess you went for Morelos. I never go for Morelos. Of course, I guess it worked out in this game. You popped off, but when did you buy? Okay. Well, you went before Evidence. Wow.
Yeah, I don't normally do that. I this is literally okay. So like this is like probably the only time I've ever bought Morelos, but there's
Mm.
reasons behind it. If you look at their team,
Hmm.
they had the Yumi, and then the Yasuo with the shield bow, and our team bought no heal cut, and
Yeah, I
I
guess
was the carry,
Mundo,
so I had to do
but
something.
not real. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Like normally Garen's buy like the crit heal anti-heal thing. I don't know why he didn't. And
The
also
Moira.
Renat. The thing is usually just your team should buy anti-heal because on Echo you can't even apply it so well. Usually you have one target and I guess on that target you can apply it, but it's much better on a lot of other champs that apply it on multiple enemies. So.
So so in this game, I completely agree with you. But in this game, the Mundo was never fighting against the player that was healing. It was always the Yumi was either on the Tristana or the Yasuo. So, and those are the targets that I was killing, that I was targeting. So that's why I bought it. And
Hmm.
the Mundo was never around in those fights, and he was the only person with anti heal. So
I
that is
guess
the reasoning behind
I
it.
guess one note is definitely to not complete the Morellos here. Like, if you're gonna buy it, just buy the Oblivion Orb and then go for
Right.
Evidence because
Right.
the value is like so bad of Morellos. Really, I guess it got buffed or something the AP, but still, it's not worth to have like the Rabadons so late. Especially, I guess you were pretty fat, but still you only completed it at 28 minutes. Like you can complete Rabadons at 20 minutes with these stats usually.
Right.
Okay, and so like the biggest problem I guess I see with your stats are pretty good, like three average deaths. I guess I have what 2.5 or what? Yeah. So, but that's definitely absolutely decent. Your kills also fine. Yeah, that's fine. But your CSing it's not good. Like 6 CS, I have 7.5, and it was like 8 when I was in lower elos as well. So you that's like probably your biggest that's like the easiest thing you can improve on to just climb. I think if you get that up to like 7.5 or even 8, then you're instantly a platinum player, in my opinion, really. I don't know.
Okay.
I guess we will see in game how or why exactly your CSing is so low, but yeah, that's definitely like the by far biggest problem I see with your uh yeah, in your OPGG. And also, of course, for climbing, I guess. Let's see. You play like too many different champs. Or what do you queue for?
For
Like
what?
for jungle ADC?
I only play 4 champions. I only play Kindred, Jin, Jinx,
Uh,
and Ekko.
I
My Q
guess.
main my
You're
Q main
right.
for
You're right.
yeah. I only play 4 champs.
Yeah. It's actually like Ekko is such a random. Like these are three like ADC champions, and Ekko doesn't really fit from the
Yeah, it's
playstyle.
kind
But
it's kind of weird, isn't it? But like I don't know.
yeah, I mean, if those are the champs you enjoy, then of course
I
keep playing
honestly
them.
don't play Jinx that much anymore. She's kind of like my fourth pick at this
Mm.
point. I only
But
play Jinx if Jin gets banned if I'm playing ADC.
mm, okay. I
And
guess
Kindred's kind of the
for climbing jungle is probably much better, especially like in this elo. Like in
yeah.
jungle, you're not like if you're ADC, your support is so bad at the game, and then you can't carry. You know, in jungle, you're like by yourself. You can control almost everything. You can control your CSing and that stuff. It's so much easier to climb in lower elos with jungle. And you have
Yeah.
like you can be like the one that makes the plays. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I know I prefer jungle over ADC.
So
I started playing League on ADC, so that's why like I have those many games on it.
yeah, I guess. But I mean, if you want to climb, I guess you should maybe start queuing like jungle and mid, so you get jungle more often. Or
I mean it's I queue ADC like after like I play like all like jungle throughout the day and I just want to
okay,
chill. Like I
okay.
use ADC to play like just to relax because jungle is taxing. Like
I understand.
it's
Yeah,
yeah,
of
it's
course.
tiring.
Yeah,
So
it
like
is, of course. Especially like in this elo, you get flamed for things that are
everything.
not your fault at all. It's so
Yeah.
annoying. Yes, of
So
course.
so if I just want to like chill and relax and have fun, I just play Jin ADC. That's all
Mm-hmm.
that is really.
Okay. Well, but then I guess then you don't really care about climbing or what?
No, I do. I still try. I just
Mm-hmm.
in those games I just want to like because like I don't want to go play normals because normals are just boring
Yeah.
and they suck.
Well, I mean,
So
you're winning also, of course, is
yeah,
fine then. So,
yeah. My win rate's high on Jin, so
it's a
it's not like
it's a weird combo to play jungle and ADC. It's I don't know. It doesn't really. It's a very. I mean, of course, it's good if you can play both playstyles, but to really master them, it's like I don't know if it's probably too much to do both. You know.
yeah, I agree with that. It's just that I have a lot of free time right now, so
Mm,
if I'm
okay.
playing if I'm playing like 20 games a day or whatever it is, like a
Or
lot.
maybe make like a different account. You know, for one for jungle and one for ADC. That's
That's not a
also.
bad
Yeah,
that's not
or
a
in
bad idea.
general, I mean, at this point, you have like 1,200 games. You're like stuck in silver. Your MMR is terrible for like climbing with plus 15, minus 15, you know? So maybe
Yeah,
just either like buy an account for like $3 or level one yourself if you have the time, of course. Actually, if you level it yourself, you can, and you win like a lot of normal games, you have very good MMR. And then you will get like, I don't know, plus 25 or whatever, or even more in like silver.
that
So
makes
that's,
sense.
yeah. I guess that would be not a bad idea, you know, like having one account for each role. Because, like, for example, maybe on some days you play very bad in the jungle or on ADC, and then, you know, all the progress or all the LP you gained, you just lose again. And that's counterproductive, I guess, if you want to climb.
That makes sense. Yeah,
Okay.
I'll try that.
Also, like just as a recommendation, I guess you don't have to, of course, but I would start. I would recommend Viego just for
Okay.
First of all, like he's incredibly fun champ, really. Like Viego's so fun. Probably like my second most played jungler, and also it's good like to have an AD and AP jungler. I mean, you have that of course with Kindred right now,
Hmm.
but Viego, and also the side effect is like with the passive, you learn a lot of other champs as well, you know, like just how
True.
to play them, and that's like actually a very nice side effect. But he's so fun, really. It's worth like it's not like a boring champ. I don't know. For
He's
example,
also
Nocturne's so
he also
boring in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't like. I That's why I stopped
Mm.
playing them. That's who I
Yeah.
started jungle on was Nocturne, and
Mm-hmm.
I just like I don't know. I just it was so brainless. I'm like, all right, hit
Yeah.
R. Great. All right, cool.
Exactly.
Moving on.
Mm, also, like Kindred, I don't want to tell you to stop playing her. Really, like if you enjoy her, of course, really keep playing her. But it's one of those champs. Either if you're really good, you can absolutely 1v9 Smurf it like every game until like challenger really, if you're really good. But in this low elo and it's like your kind of main elo, I guess. It's so team reliant, you know. Like you, especially like with the passive alone, you know, you need a team for it sometimes.
True.
If you're not much better than the enemy and like are able to just get a lead every game, so you can contest everything on your own, then it's way too team reliant for like this low elo, in my opinion.
Yeah. So
So,
my response to that, and I completely agree with you. Um, I'm saying just let me know if I'm like I don't want to cut you off or interrupt or
no,
anything.
no.
But like the way I look at it is if a challenger player was playing Kindred in this low elo, he would literally just win every game. So
Yeah.
like my thought is like I'm not really like of course I want to get to a higher rank, but I'm just more focused on just getting better,
Mm-hmm.
right? I just want to get good at the game. So like and I enjoy playing Kindred and I don't see a reason why I can't 1v9 the enemy. Like why is a challenger player like why is he capable of doing it and I'm not? And that's what I want to figure out. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like even though like, whatever, I'm silver, like
Mm-hmm.
I want to
No.
figure out how do I 1v9 and like why am I not doing it?
Mm-hmm.
Like what is the thing that I'm doing wrong? It may be frustrating because I'm not, you know, gold and I'm not gaining all this LP, but like at the end of the day, I just want to fucking 1v9. Like I just want to like wreck the enemy. That's all I really care about, and I want to do it on a consistent basis, and I want to be able
That's
to
a
do it
good
with a champion.
mentality.
Yeah, I just I want to do it on the
Definitely.
champs that I love. So
Also, I guess like really like the biggest mentality I learned that from Boss. You know, it's like play the game to 1v9. Don't play like to get carried by your teammates. Like don't care about your teammates. You're in silver. Like your teammates, they're gonna make so many mistakes. It's if you look at them and they're playing like shit, it's just gonna make you mad. You know, you just have to accept if you're in silver, you have to play the game better than everyone else. So you have to just be able to win the game alone really.
yep,
There's no
I
point,
agree.
like, no point playing around your team, no point. Like, they're silver players, there's like so much that goes wrong all the time, and just play for yourself. Don't rely on your teammates at all, ever, really. Like, they're,
Yeah, clown fiestas every game. It's ridiculous.
yeah, but it's so easy if you know, like, I guess the easiest way to just be better than everyone is mechanics, really. Like, I don't, of course, it's also the jungle clearing, and also, yeah, I guess we can. I guess we're like done with the OPGG part, so maybe I would like you to go into like a practice tool because I want to see
Okay.
first of all if you can like how you do the clear, if you can do it well, and also just your basic echo
Okay.
mechanics.
Okay. So I'll share my screen.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, wait. Um, and also, do you have Blitz installed?
Oh, I saw your video. I saw your video on that. No, I don't have Blitz
Oh,
installed.
you should do that before we go into the game. It's not like difficult or anything.
Okay.
It's so big. It's not even like, it's not like you're using it and then you're not learning stuff because it's just it becomes second nature to you because of that. Because you see the jungle timers all the time, you see that stuff, and then you have like a much better understanding about the jungle clearing. It's not like it
Well,
takes away and you're like cheating and cheesing it. It's just better.
yeah. It just gives you information you don't have.
Hmm. Yeah, not just that. Like even the information you do have, it's just much easier to keep track of
Interpret.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also interpret. Okay. Yeah, so start W, I guess. streaming quality is definitely not optimal. I guess I can maybe
Oh,
see.
I'm sorry. I forgot this.
You can increase it or what?
What?
I know. You said sorry for the smiting.
No, I said
Or what?
I said I forgot to change my rune.
Your room.
You're breaking up a little bit, I think.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
I mean, already like your clear is not very efficient. Also, I said like in the video to, of course you don't have a leash right now, so it's like scary to drop low, but I think it's better to smite the crux,
Okay.
because then like your cooldowns will be less awkward, I guess, to clear them efficiently.
I normally do smite the Krugs if they
Hmm.
have a leash.
Yeah, but I mean, in the last video, wait, what are you doing like with the double Q?
Yeah, because I'm full clearing.
Yeah, I guess, but I would never go for that, because you should always have the option, like for example, if the top laner engages now on the enemy and you see that he's like low, you might wanna like stop clearing after your wolves, for example, and then you want to gank top and now you don't have E. So like I would never go for like double Q. It's just not worth it. And
Okay.
I don't think it increases your clear speed by like a lot.
Right. Okay.
And especially like in silver, of course, like the clearing, it can always be better, but if you're doing the basics correctly, you're already better than like 99% of silver players probably.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean this clearing was not so good, I guess, but
Okay.
mm, I mean, did you watch the video I made about
Yeah.
the full clearing?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
okay.
watched that video and I watched like a
Okay, so
uh
reset. Just reset the game.
yeah.
You can. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I like the smite and refillable.
Yeah.
Okay, so now this time, don't smite the red. Just clear
Okay.
it. You will be low, but you won't die. Like if you don't cancel any auto attacks or whatever.
Okay.
I guess you're walking. You don't have to walk so far down. Just make smaller steps. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you will die now. I guess we can see. Like your kiting is not optimal. Of
Okay.
course, this is something you will just need experience. I guess use your potion maybe. I,
Well, let me
okay,
see.
it's fine.
But
But it's
let's
fine.
reset the game.
I
You're good. I'll
guess.
reset the game.
Yeah, but don't worry. Like you could have still easily cleared, because if you smite the cracks and then you were healthy enough, you won't die. Trust me.
Okay. But I won't do that.
So, yeah. No worries.
Just want to make sure I do this right. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Do you use like attack move?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I can't really see. Like usually the arrow is like orange or something if you use that, but yeah, now your kiting is better, definitely. Okay, no, like throw the Q already, exactly. Yeah. Now smite the things. Okay. And now you like clear it down, yeah. Use your Q like and try to hit everything. No, use it because you want like now you need it like. No, see now it's like you could have had it 2 seconds earlier and then you wouldn't have auto attacked the small cracks and just thrown it.
Okay.
That's also like I actually did that wrong for such a long time, but You can save a lot of time there. Yeah, that's good. I guess you should use your E for like hitting the wolf because it deals a little bit extra damage. And not to cross the river. I mean, yeah. But it's a small detail.
I didn't mean this. I didn't mean to hit the small wolf.
Yeah, whatever. But this clears already, like, it's much better. And you seem to know, like, the E is like an auto attack reset, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's also something. I mean, that's if you do that good, like in fights, it's I don't know. It just makes your mechanics so much better. I guess you should have smited the grump.
The gromp, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's whatever. Like with this kind of clear, if you do it like this, it's absolutely enough for like your elo definitely, and you will get better just by playing more, of course. Like nobody is like perfect when they start. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Then just maybe wait. Like maybe just place a target dummy and do like the basic combos. Just wanna see. I saw like when I watched your stream, you did like the rocket ball combo, but it could have definitely been a bit faster still.
Okay. You want me to buy the item then?
Yeah, but I guess.
You want me to buy any other item? Just
Whatever. I mean, it doesn't make a difference. I guess you can buy naturals maybe just for the to have like the attack speed,
the attack speed.
so it feels better. Yeah. Okay, like just do the EQ combo how you would, or if you would just engage on this guy now.
Wait, I messed it up. Sorry.
Just do like the EQ without the rocket bolt for now. Like just. Yeah, wait, do it again. I didn't. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, like this. Okay. Okay. I mean, let's see how you. Of course, like on a target dummy, it's not difficult. It's not difficult in general. It just to be really good at like Ekko, this kind of combos, they really have to become like second nature to you, I guess.
Yeah, you have to do it without thinking, which is really like in a game it's really difficult, especially with everyone moving and throwing abilities like you can.
Yeah. But
Like
you
I
should
can
be the one engaging usually with Ekko because then if you proc your passive right away, it's so difficult. Like nobody can hit you. You're so fast.
right.
Really. So always try to be the one engaging. And I just watched a bit of your like last game. Of course you were tilted and whatever, but you didn't use your W like well. I guess you should always if you're fighting and it's up, then always use it.
Always use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if you stun. You need the shield.
That was just a bad game. I was so. It was my like. I literally just woke up and I was getting tilted. So.
Yeah. I guess one thing I also noticed is like you don't lock your green onto your champ a lot, I guess. Or I do more. Maybe I do too much, but
that that game I would not like take anything. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't playing how I normally would play.
no, but do you? Yeah, because I think
I do.
it's much easier. Okay. I
I
mean,
do.
of course, it's good to not like have a fully locked screen. Like I played, I think my first 3 or 4 seasons with fully locked screen. That's so bad. But now I guess I most of the time I have it locked onto me, and when I need to see more, when I need to place my W out of range or whatever, or I want some info, then I just unlock it. But I think for having good mechanics, it's better if in fights, yeah, you do like this, you lock it onto yourself. It's much easier to keep track. Okay. Yeah, I guess maybe that game just wasn't a good representation then.
It wasn't. That game was very.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no reason to lie to you, so it's not like I'm trying to make excuses. It
No.
was just a bad game. Definitely didn't.
Yeah, no
Play how I
worries.
normally play.
Okay, I guess then let's go like into a game.
Okay.
Yeah, and download Blitz, as I said.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, maybe you have to have like league close for that. I'm not sure.
Second. Hang Lit. Is this all I have to do, or is there like a?
It's very easy to set up. I mean, like the jungle timers and that stuff, it's usually automatically enabled. I guess you can go in like practice tool again to see if it works. Okay, let's see. Let's hope it works. Maybe you have to restart league. I don't know.
I don't think that you need to because it's like separate.
Yeah, but I don't know. Oh yeah, it
Yeah.
seems to work. Okay. Yeah, go on like the cock thing. There's so much bullshit. Yeah, I would like disable the jungle path, disable like
Yeah.
the recommended skill order, and no, the ultimate timers is good. I guess it's like for you see your teammate. Yeah, and that's fine.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and you have to press on the tick so change it. Yeah, so it saves. No, no, enable all that stuff on the top. It's good. I mean,
Okay.
there's no problem with it. It just shows you, like your CS per minute and that stuff. It's not bad. I mean, I don't look at it that much, but it's definitely not bad.
It's a lot of stuff on.
Yeah, but whatever. I guess, see, like, I think it put, like, the Blitz runes. I think you have to disable that in the Blitz app, that it doesn't, auto import the runes and that stuff. I think you can just disable that. It should show in the Blitz
Okay.
app. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Like the blitz runes are so bad, and also like everything except for the jungle timers. I don't really like so much about blitz, to be honest. It's just the jungle timers make jungling so much easier.
Yeah. It's disabled. I just didn't change my room.
Okay.
So it must have did it when I downloaded it, and I just didn't change it back.
Okay. All right. So
So live game now.
exactly. As I said, I mean, I won't like tell you what to do all the time or whatever. I will just maybe queue for, or do you often get filled to like ADC or usually not? Just so you
Never.
get jungle for sure.
Never.
Okay, okay.
I mean, I'll autofill mode. That's fine.
Yeah.
The odds are not. No one wants a jungle, dude.
Yeah, I guess. In
Nobody
this
wants.
Elonet, I guess. Oh wow. So
I've been
fast.
autofilled to a different position like maybe 3 times
Okay.
in like what is it 1200 60 games.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, jungle is not like. I think jungle is actually the strongest build right now, but it's not the most It's just so mentally taxing, I guess. Yeah, you don't no go for like the other one. No, I don't think you can change it. I think it will change back. Just go like for your jungle room page that you have
Okay.
below. Yeah. Okay. What's like your ban? I saw you banned like Bel'Veth or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
it's a decent ban, I guess. I mean, most people can't really play the champ, but it's pretty OP, I guess, if you can play it.
it's just that people don't know how to play against her.
Yeah,
So
that also.
they feed her and then
Mm.
He gets 3 kills in 5 minutes. I can't do anything as Ekko. Sure, he
Mm,
gets fed.
yeah. Okay.
It's like a Master Yi. I mean, like I can kill Master Yi, but like, people don't expect the Yi feed him. It's like, all right, dude, GG, I
Yeah,
guess.
Yi, Yi is an interesting champ, I guess.
Not even like good. People don't pay attention to their fucking map and they don't place vision, so they just get killed by him constantly.
Yeah.
That's just like,
I mean, okay, you already should know like what runes to take and that stuff, no? With the champs they picked.
yeah, first strike.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, play like this. No, play with Transcendence.
Okay.
Trust me, it's so good. And but like you should also already know like the pathing we're gonna take this game. What which like
Top, well, top the bot because of Leona.
yeah, definitely. Like your bot gang
All,
setup is very good.
yeah,
And
just
it's
like a
a
lot of
very
all in
snowbally
castle.
lane. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, there's a
We're
lot of all in
cheesing
castle.
first blood. Okay, yeah. See, even your lane, they don't want to leash you, so you definitely have to start top. Yeah. Already won the mental game for your team.
All right, GG.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh wow, grasp a Momo. See, like already this guy, he's silver. He takes fucking grasp in jungle. It's like that most of the games are no like that people take completely wrong runes and that stuff. No, go for it, Smite.
Oh, sorry.
Okay. This Tristana is hyped. What I usually do is like go in the top side. No, don't place that word. Okay. Okay. I guess no. I will talk about that like after the game. Okay.
Okay.
Because it's. Write it down.
I just placed it because mid is.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm sorry. Yeah, mid is down here and then top is placing the pixels.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess they have a Momo, so it's not like a bad weight or looks, whatever. But if you're gonna place it, then you should at least place it later, I guess. But I'm not a fan. I will talk about it. I will talk about it. No problem.
Okay.
Fuck, your teammates are typing so much.
I know. Chat.
No, it's fine. Yeah, place your W. I don't like the skin. Like the sounds are so
You don't like it?
unsatisfying. No. True damage echoes. Smite. You know, your W passive is like at 30%, so... I mean, first of all, there's not really any point to not smite it right away. And just in general, you want to get it to 30% as fast as possible, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now you should look. I mean, you already see on your bot lane they're under tower and bot, so no point. Don't even look at mid, really. Clear. No, clear the, yeah, Raptors.
The Raptors, yeah, sorry.
And play through W. Oh, Ramomo's bot. Well, that's unfortunate, I guess. But no point in like going there now or whatever. It's you would be too late, so you would just be wasting time. I guess that's like in general the biggest problem with low elo players. Like low elo players waste so much fucking time in the game, and that's why like then you just fall behind.
Mm-hmm.
Just finish clearing so you're level 4. Or maybe, yeah, actually you can maybe get a kill here. Yeah, yeah. That's for W. Uh,
Oh no! Could have flashed that.
yeah, or just... Yeah, I guess I will talk about this kind of stuff afterwards because I just want you to, like, focus and play normally. But for example, this, like, falls under what I meant with, like, mechanics, you know? You know, like, Lux has the Q, so
Mm-hmm.
you just have to, like, know how... What are you gonna do to, like, dodge the Q?
Right.
Don't go base, don't go base. You're full HP, like, you should look to... You can even go bot again, maybe. I don't think they've
Yeah, yeah.
awarded. Yeah, just go now and go... Ping for the looks, so you're... Yeah. Place rebel, place rebel. Yeah, just stay on her. Try to get the kill, maybe. Yeah, that's unlucky. Help your bot lane to push out.
Yeah. Shove it. Yeah.
I mean, first of all, it's nice, like, you get some extra XP, maybe some gold, and also, like, your chest wants to go off base. No, go look for the crab, look for the crab. It should be up. I don't think Momo cleared it. Yeah.
He only has 20 CS. Get it.
Yeah, no, take a reset, take a reset. The camps shouldn't be up.
Sure.
There's no point. Yeah, I guess Scrump's up, okay. Well, it's a weird, like, in this elo... Or
He only has 20
maybe...
CS, right? So
maybe you didn't clear it well, that would be
my
weird.
my gromp's up, so it had to have been up.
Yeah, you're right, but... I guess he started blue side, yeah. Okay, but now don't overextend, just go base. I mean, you could technically go for the wolf, but it's risky because you don't know if he, like,
Oh
went
no,
base.
I wasn't going. I was basing.
Mm-hmm,
I was basing.
mm-hmm.
I was just going to the bush.
Let's see, for example, here now, it would have been... by control, yeah. It would have been nice if you had like wards still, you could have placed a ward there for your team, you know? So you know when Momo enters his spot set runner again. And that's just... I usually buy the sweeper on my first base. Because I think you
Right.
can actually get a decent like value out of having wards in the early also.
I agree. I actually been doing that a lot, hanging onto the stealth word and then placing
Try...
enemy jungle.
You know that the like CC breaks the shield, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I
yeah,
just
so
want to hang on
try...
just in case I get tested.
Yeah, that's not stupid, but I think... I mean... Yeah, sometimes I also do that in later game scenarios, but I guess...
Smite, so.
Yeah, no worries, but you should look. I don't... There's not a big chance that Momo could even be here because he should be like in his bot set runner now, you know?
True. He's on Drake.
I guess maybe is... Well, just clear. Don't... I mean, look top lane, I guess, see like Aatrox HP. Yeah, he's full. He's... Yeah. It's kind of risky, but you can gank him, I guess. See, yeah. You're... If you Yasuo can manage to... Yeah, place your W.
Yeah.
Oh, good job. Yeah, help him push out, maybe.
Help him shove.
We don't... I guess Amumu was probably bot, but just push, like... Just put your Q once and go away. He can manage, like, the rest.
Yeah. Got it.
Also, like... a lot of people they get tilted like if you take their CS. So. Where do you place the control board?
I usually hang on to it for a little while. So Mumu's,
Okay. Well, yeah. Continue clearing.
I have different spots to where I place it, but
I usually place it always like in the same brush, like almost every game. I guess it's like my first control board is kind of defensive. I place it like somewhere where it doesn't get cleared instantly, and then if I feel like I have control of like the game or of the rivers, I place it a bit more aggressively. I don't know if I do it like perfectly, but I mean this control is fine, I guess.
yeah, I like it placed there if I place it defensive.
Yeah, but it's a bit too defensive for my taste because it doesn't really give you like vision of the river. I will show you like afterwards where I would place my ward.
Okay. Should be able to get out, right?
Yeah, continue clearing. Or, yeah, I guess. But it's overextending, yeah. It's weird, in this elo, like, people are constantly overextending, but usually... go for the crab, it's spawning. Yeah. Because you have to think about it like, crab is like contested area, your jungle, it won't get stolen with the crab. Yeah, but go clear now. You won't accomplish anything in mid.
I'm not going to mid.
And start clearing from bot. Like, don't start red, no.
Okay.
Yeah, clear the cracks first.
Longer, right?
Exactly, and also always just start from the outside. Not always, but usually you should start from the outside. It just makes your pathing better. And yeah, in this case, like it's better. You can, I guess you should take a reset after the red buff unless their bot lane starts overextending. But yeah, I don't think they will. I think your bot lane will push them in probably, and then you should just take a good reset here. How much gold do you have? Can you buy the rocket belt after it already? Can you open, like, they will manage, don't cancel your call, whatever. It's kind of close, I guess. What I like to do is like ping how much gold I'm missing, like ping on the item.
Okay.
And then you see, so you see if it's worth, yeah, exactly, just see. Because I'm not like, my math's not that good that I can always also changes like all the time.
Okay,
maybe look top, see, and like now you're pathing on top setting, so look top. Yeah, you can gank him. I don't know. See, for example, this you're wasting time by walking like this.
Okay.
Like you could have just walked left and almost been there, but you can still kill him probably. Your Yasuo might die, but yeah, just kill him. Okay, this Yasuo is a fucking griefer. He wastes his flash for like a free kill. Whatever. You still got the kill. Like no point. Yeah, take the red, I guess. And you maybe you put the controller here even. Yeah, that's not bad.
I was trying to. It was on the wrong slot.
Okay. Yeah, I guess you can smite it. I mean, you have 2 charges up. Or not.
I'm just gonna hang
or yeah, I understand. It's not bad. It's a bit risky to go for this. I think you should go. Like, because Aatrox is there, Yasuo is going base, and Amumu is going to see, like he's going to come.
Agreed. Point. Take the small dub and get out.
Exactly. Yeah, it's good. Like, these are small victories, but you're already so far ahead. Like, press tab and see maybe how... Yeah. Okay, I mean, he's level 8 also, but see, your whole jungle's up, so you'll be ahead. And you should like smite your blue because you have like 2 stacks up all the time. And it's just
not good, right?
Yeah.
Help me clear faster as well.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, and you can just clear like smite at the start.
Okay.
Because at this point, see, you're not even really losing HP, so you're not smiting for the HP anyways. I guess now you should see if you should join them, yeah, because they're kind of going deep. I think you can join them, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
That's
I
not
guess
the one.
at this point it's lost.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lucky.
maybe you could have saved Juliana there, but you should look for the Drake to steal it. I don't know why the coach guy earlier said that it's not good. You shouldn't have wasted your E. Well,
I could have maybe flashed,
no,
or yeah,
you could have just eat over.
eat.
Just
Yeah,
mm.
yeah.
Ekko is like actually by far the best objective stealer in the game, or not by far. Lee Sin is also pretty good, but like his if he has Rabadons, you do like I don't know, your passive deals like 2k damage, so you can just outsmite everyone. He's so good at stealing, and you can of course always get out with the R. So yeah, you should look to see like
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
now Q the small ones and just go from the top. You can engage. Yeah, your Q is gone. That's so big. W, W. You can already W here. Yeah, good job. Yeah, I think you don't know like you're not so good with the W range. You can cast it way earlier most of the time.
Okay.
Really, like when you're I guess you see like the cutoff where the water is and the stone like to your left in the river.
Mhm.
Well, like
Yeah.
almost from there you can cast it like in the back of the lane, you know.
Okay. I'll have to look at that in the training range.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Look back from there.
You can buy a component from Nashor's, like dagger, I guess. Yeah. Or you could have even bought the Tom. I don't think it's worth to buy so many controllers, to be honest. Like, if
Oh
your
really?
controller is still placed, I mean, okay, it's not placed right now. Yo, it's still placed. It's still placed. So, like, if you're snowballing, then it's sometimes not. It's not worth. Of course, if you don't have like a ward on the map, you should buy one. But I also used to do that for a long time. But yeah, and use your smite on the wolves. I guess you have two stacks again. Hmm. Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. But you could also see, like, you should always see, like, if your team is fighting, see the HPs and that stuff, you know? Just so you can decide, your team is, like, tilted. Yeah, go near jungle. You don't get the tower anyways. And it's so
Yeah.
risky, you see. You should just continue clearing. You're getting very strong right now, like, you're doing fine.
It's not as pinging
Wow,
for really no reason.
yeah,
Like I
yeah.
don't TP
She
minions.
doesn't understand, she doesn't, it's okay. At this point, just mute her. Like, just mute her pings. That's what I usually do when people do ping stupid shit or write stupid
Yeah.
shit. Because it's just, I just know these kind of players, they won't give me any valuable pings anyways. Because they don't understand the game. Uh, your team is so fucking aggressive, they're just diving. Mid. Oh, damn. I guess,
Super fast.
no, the crab's up, I guess. Yeah. Or is it up? I don't know, I didn't, no, okay, they cleared it. But maybe help your team. I don't know. No, I guess you can engage on Kai'Sa. I don't know what she's doing. You can. You could. Okay, she's dead. I guess.
Yeah, she's
But
dead.
you could have KS'd her with the rocket boat. That's what I would have done. Like it's just so. If you have to be confident, of course, in your own ability, but well, you're just 5-manning mid at like 70 minutes. But it's good. I mean, it opens up the map. But now you should look like either if his strongest up, yeah, it's good if you
Yeah,
get
I'm
it,
already done. Yeah.
and
Hopefully
then
I have
go to
YouTube.
yours.
Dude, what is wrong
Oh
with this
wow,
game?
even red is up.
Give it to him. I'm gonna smite it off him. Fuck it, I
Dull.
wanna.
Maybe you can see maybe. Okay, your team won't oh my god. Place W. Okay, well,
Oh, they're dead. They're dead.
that was that was very unfortunate. You should skill your R, like so you don't. Uh, Start with your grump, I guess. It's better.
Okay.
But
I'll
I
clear
mean, yeah,
outside.
just clear like both at the same time now. Maybe, yeah, for Q. Oof. Wow.
I mean, like, I don't.
Yeah, it's difficult. I guess there are a lot of plays. Now you can kill Lux, for example. You can just kill her if you play well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm already on it.
yeah, yeah. It's good. You can even yeah you can kill him. Good. Maybe yeah. That's big. Wow, that was good. Nice. Yeah, I guess clear your jungle maybe or
Yeah,
see
I'm
if the
taking
crab.
smoke.
Yeah.
I'm like,
You should take a
here.
reset soon, definitely. Yeah, maybe it's even up. I don't know. I haven't. Yeah, nice.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
definitely not farming his jungle.
yeah, yeah. Because he's constantly going with his team and like following stupid calls. He like they threw very hard with that last fight, like the last two fights there. You should take a reset. I guess
Taking, yeah,
it's
I'm
too
taking
far
smoke.
to walk to the crux. It's just not worth, and you will clear so much faster with like Nashor's completed.
Oh yeah, I'm sitting on 3,200 gold right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fun game.
I guess.
I
Yeah.
guess.
No, 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 no. I was saying, I was thinking, like, I guess what to do. Uh,
Okay, okay.
just,
I'm having fun at least.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, Ekko is such a fun champion if you, like, if you're fat, and it's so easy to get fat, really.
Oh god.
Yeah, well, you can play. Like, wait for your W. Okay, no, I mean, it's so, like, there's a lot of scenarios where, like, you could easily win the fight if your team doesn't completely hard grief, of course. And then you can go for these plays, but then they just die and it's different. You can engage on the GP. Ian him, red smite him, maybe, like, okay, now it's difficult because I'm almost there, but what the fuck? Oh my god. You can follow him. Ah, well, you could have followed him with your E. Yes. Stay on them, stay on them. Oh.
We got a TF ult coming.
Yeah, that's good. Okay,
Is that a Baron?
wait. Yeah, you can Nash if your team is an AFK right now. I guess now it's a bit late, but you can still even do it. I
Oh, I
mean,
didn't mean to drop a pink. I didn't.
yeah, just start it, just start it. Your team will be there. And try to let someone else tank it. Like, the best
Yeah.
would be Leona, of course, because she doesn't have any DPS. Oh, okay. Yeah, kill him, so you don't flip.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that's kind of risky. Whatever, I mean, you can kill him if you just engage. Like, he can't 1v5 you. Well, okay, no, just go at this point. Their team will be there. Too risky. You should keep. You should just clear your jungle now. I guess your bots are jungle. Are they doing it? No. Oh
Oh,
fuck. Damn. Didn't. I guess they had vision. Well, that's unfortunate, but it's fine. Like, game shouldn't be lost to that. Yeah, you need to press. No, wait. Don't buy. I want to see if they're building a more, because you have to see. I guess only Amomo is really building a more, and
yeah.
yeah. So just go for
Yeah.
Robins. But yeah. I guess I will talk about the rest after
Yeah.
the
No, I
game.
mean, like, I normally do that. I would just. It's
Yeah.
it's different playing with a coach
Mm-hmm.
than it is when you normally play and you're just like
Oh, your TF's
Do what you
like, what the
normally do.
fuck? What the fuck's he doing? He's just deploying in 3 people. Damn. Hmm. I guess you shouldn't go top because Drake's gonna spawn. Someone else has to defend.
True.
And like with Ekko, the thing is, even if enemies get like an inhib, it's not the end of the world because you have very good wave clear. You should just like you should win now because you're 5v4. Should abuse that.
Oh, dude, you are fucking kidding me.
Yeah, go on the GB. Go. Yes. Big. Place a W and yeah. Whatever. Okay. Mm.
That's not good.
Yeah. Yeah. Just recall. I guess you're just might even get like an inhib for trading. That's fine. You can kill him. Okay.
Bot side crab, yeah.
Yeah, I guess now you should like clear your bot side crap, then clear your jungle from bottom to top by Rabadons, and then see like if you can go for Nash or whatever. Like if your team is griefing now, then that's what it is. What it is, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like it would be very good to have Rabadons. I mean, you don't even have to clear all of it, I guess, with Futures Market, but like levels are so important also. Don't underestimate levels. They give you so many stats. I don't know. There was like I don't know. There's like a one of those loading screen tips. Oh fuck! They just hit Nash. What the fuck? How? Wait. Show Kaiser's items. What the fuck? I guess
Yeah, I don't know.
huh?
I don't really think
They
about it.
must have been on it for the longest fucking time. Yeah, just reset and buy Revenants. It's such a huge power spike. I guess next you should look like to buy Madras because you have like flash up and you have 10 stacks and it's just it's such a good item on Echo. Well, that Nash was definitely, and also like the drags are definitely could become a big problem. You should join your team. I don't think you should def him. See if you can maybe catch the Kai'Sa. But probably no, it's risky. There's an Atrix.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe E over the wall or whatever. No.
Nah, it's not worth.
Mm,
I don't think at least.
yeah. Try to join them just with like placing a W out of vision and don't chase him. Don't chase. You can go. You can go. You can play. Could have even art there, but not necessary. Yeah. Don't be so scared. You're full HP and you're really fat. You can tank a lot. You know, really, especially with your W.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be scared in those. Like he won't just one shot you. It doesn't matter. He's even fat, but he won't one shot you. Like at least not now. Like in late game, GP can actually one shot you, but I don't think he's fat enough for that. I think you can end even, or at least get like towers maybe. If she grieves and dies, then well,
Just like that.
yeah. What the fuck is this TF smoking? Holy shit. Yeah, I guess that was not optimal, but Uriasu's stuffing it, so
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
yeah. Also, yeah, you see, like your W lasts quite a long time, so don't worry if you don't proc it right away. Sometimes. Yeah, you should clear the camp because it will heal you quite a lot. And of course, so they don't get it also. Yeah, just you should just give it up. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
maybe.
back up. I'm getting mage eyes.
Yeah, I guess you could have cleared another camp so you don't have to go in debt, but it doesn't really matter. Like 50 gold is nothing at this point. Also, usually when I go in debt, I also buy a control board because it's just minus 50 gold no matter what, you know?
True. Okay.
Yeah, so just for the future. Well, maybe put a W somewhere and. Well, okay, your team is going away, never mind. Okay, your Leona's inside. You can fight there, yeah? See, like, don't R out, you're full HP. You can catch him. Okay, he's dead, I guess.
Yeah, I'm chasing.
Okay, nice. I guess you can even like let him solo or whatever, or tell your team to push. I don't know. Their dev timers are long. You could have gotten inhib at least again.
They're not listening.
Top wave. Like why is he typing top wave? It doesn't matter. Someone will clear it. It won't even get the inhib. I don't think. Don't go base. You have like you're full HP. You don't have anything to buy. You need to stay on the map. You know. Don't listen to these pings. They they have such a hard time catching you. You're so fast. You have Magi's. You if you see them just and you see like multiple people just like throw a Q at them in their direction and run away. They can't do anything. And if you really are like struggling, you even still have like proto belt and that stuff. So no point like being scared of them. Yeah, you can maybe place a W and try to catch her. Good job. Like these are the kind of plays you have to go for a lot. Like be proactive, you know. Especially like with these kind of stats, you should permanently be looking. You can end at this point. See, like 3 of them are dead.
Not Baron.
Yeah, I mean you can Nash, but I think you can. At this point now, go for Nash because you pinged it. But it's just 2 of them alive. How are they gonna def you? Just
True.
yeah. No, they have like another chance, I guess. But
So we could have ended there with just 2 dead.
probably yeah. I mean unless GP. Yeah, I think you should go for Void stuff. Or maybe even Lichbane. I think go for Lichbane, it's more fun. And only the no, don't buy Sheen. I saw also already buy Aetherwisp first. It's the best. Yeah, it's the best. Always like Sheen is the worst component of Lichbane, especially for like AP champs. Yeah.
Dude, holy shit.
You're eating those Lux Qs.
I mean, like, I didn't expect her to hit me of all the people.
Yeah.
I should have just, like, expected it, I guess. Now we just...
Yeah, always expect like people to use your abilities on you.
Yeah, very true.
Always try to expect it, I guess. Just place your W like between the towers, and
No,
or yeah, whatever, and just like, oh, okay, he even just tanks your stun, I guess. Yeah, but I usually it's so good for sieging. Like you can just attack the tower with the
Wait,
big
everyone's dead?
shield.
What the hell?
You can fight it. You can fight it. Oh well. Oh, that's rough, but
Wait, why did
I
everyone?
don't know
What?
what the fuck's she doing. Does she have like a disconnect or what? No. Huh? I don't know. I don't know why she didn't want to end.
I don't know. I'm sorry. I thought everyone was there. My bad.
Yeah, no, no. I don't know why the fuck your Tristana wasn't walking with you. Yeah, okay. I guess you can barely spin and like the elixir.
Yeah. Dude, I'm sorry. I thought we were just ending there.
Yeah, you should have ended there. I don't know. I guess Tristana is having too much fun or something. She wants to keep playing the game. I die, yeah. Okay. I think that's really it. She wants to have more fun in the game. I sometimes do that, I guess.
What a fucking brainlet. What the hell? Why don't we just end the game, bro? LP. Come on now. Keep the eye on the prize.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Now they have a chance to get soul.
Yeah, but I don't think Mountain Soul matters at this point for them.
Yeah,
You
it's more.
just one shot them anyways.
Is it an objective bounty for them, I wonder?
Mm, no. Oh, no. Just burst it down. You see, like you should deal so much damage. 2k. I mean, you win this fight, but for example here, you definitely should have placed your W before going in, you know? Like you were going into
I thought
like
it was still on cooldown.
5 people. You didn't even use it, or did you?
No, I used it. Yeah, I used it.
I don't know. But it was not cooldown, definitely not. Okay, I guess enemies have left. Yeah, well, you popped off this game. But there were still like, of course, so many mistakes, yeah. It's like normal, of course. It's like your first season. You can't expect to have like whatever. Wait, okay, I will have to. I made like an NA account so I can add you and download your replay. Wait. Um. Wait. Damn, plus 15 instead of 4. Yeah, that's rough. But I guess like you can't. That's why the game is like designed. What the fuck? He got like a lever penalty. Didn't even know he left. The game is designed in a way like you can't really climb so well on new accounts. Like they're especially if you like. Of course, if you start the game, you're not good at it. You will be in low elo, you know, and for probably for a lot of games. So your MMR, it's just not optimal. Wait, show you like your damage graph? I didn't see. Like with your stats, you should have by far the most damage. Or nah, well, I guess the
Tristana did.
Trist. Oh, but yeah, you have similar damage, I guess. Yeah, show the graphs.
The graphs.
I usually yeah. Okay, it just visualizes. No, just the damage to champions, to be honest. Yeah, okay. No, yeah, you did well for that. I saw like in some games you had quite low damage, even if you're like fat. So that just shows me that you're not pushing your advantages so much, I guess. Or
Right.
you're playing too passive. In general, like I will take this over already. Like you can play or you should play way more aggressive in general. It's also what will make you a much better player. Like first of all, you will just learn your limits much better, and it's just how you're like proactive. You know, you need to be proactive to take the games into your own hands. Okay, wait. Yeah, no, I will. I just need to add you to. I think I didn't even have to add you, but just to download the game.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay.
Yeah, wait. I guess I will screen share now again.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay. Okay, I guess we're like at 1.5 hours, so that's good. I think we like a good time now for doing this
Yeah,
like review.
this has been great so far.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so like the word I wrote that down, like the word placement at the start. I think this word you place here, it's just kind of worthless, you know, like it serves not really any purpose.
Okay.
And if you want to place like a word early, you should do it like at 55 seconds, and then you start your recall timer and you place it at the end, you know. Then at least it lasts for a long time, and you can maybe spot out if enemy invades you or whatever.
Can I explain why I did it so you can correct my understanding?
Mm-hmm.
So I placed that there just like for the obvious reasons that the TF went bot and Yasuo went top. So I want to be able to like spot if they invade my jungle,
Mm-hmm.
right? So what if I don't place the ward there? They
Yeah.
invade my red. I don't know about it at all, and I'm clearing top the bot and I find
Uh,
out my whole bot side's gone.
yeah. I mean, I don't know. Usually that just doesn't happen, you know. Like it's so rare that enemies really fully invade, and I mean, of course, your TF should have just covered. So that's it. Yeah, so I understand you did that, but it's just not worth, in my opinion. And what I do usually, I also wanted to say, when I'm like on blue side, I just go in this bridge. I place like a W here to just see the enemy. Maybe you can even proc first strike with it, get like 5 gold. Or when I'm here, like on red side, I place the W in here. It just gives you like some information on the early to see like if they're invading or if they're just covering, you know, like this kind of. It's not a big deal or whatever, but it's just something you can start doing. It doesn't take any skill. It just, you know, it doesn't cost you anything.
So can I ask another question just real quick? And
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not trying to sound like be argumentative. I'm just trying to like understand, I
Mhm.
guess. So like the whole ward thing.
Yeah.
So I know you said it's very unlikely they invade my red side,
Mhm.
but like the way I look at it, I guess, is what is the reason I'm holding on to the ward is to like place it as a deep ward, in their jungle or whatever, or as potential deep
Mm,
vision, right?
not even just deep
Something along the
vision, but just vision in general. Like in the early game, like having vision in the river or whatever, it's just valuable because especially for your mid laner. I guess
right.
I can show you where I will tell you like in this replay I will tell where I would have placed my wards because you went for sweeper here. I told you I usually go for sweeper in my first base because I don't think it's like usually you should know like you can see if the enemy walks like here in wards or whatever, you know. You just don't need it. You should have the information
But
where
I guess
something is worded, you know.
my question is like, so the vision in the river or whatever, right? Is that more valuable than potentially losing my whole bot side at the beginning of the game? I
Well,
guess that's what
you
I'm like getting at.
it's of course it's not, but it's in I guess in well, I don't know. The thing is, if you spot it out that he clears your whole bot side or whatever, first of all, especially low elo players, they're so bad, you know. If they invade you and
Mm-hmm.
they don't know what to do then. Really, like they invade you and they start clearing something that's just completely wrong and usually set themselves behind by that. I'm serious. Like I've seen that so many times. It's they don't know. They don't know. They're so bad at adapting to how to play properly. Or sometimes they just clear your red and not your the rest of your camps, and then they actually wasted time. You know, they could have cleared their whole. Of course, they got something from you, but still, they will be weak, and you maybe can impact the map or whatever. And
So,
also,
but
losing like
like,
one thing is not the end of the world. You know.
no, I agree with that. I agree with that. I just like I don't want to get into the habit of just like saying, "Oh, the enemy
Hmm.
jungler's bad. I'm just gonna let
No,
him get
no,
away
no,
with it."
of
You see what I'm
course.
saying? Like I
But
don't want to like
usually you should just have your mid laner should just cover this, and then you don't have to place any ward. You know.
okay.
And as I said, like I don't think in my games I've played, I don't know, there was like a meta where a lot of times here, like on red side, the top and jungle, if they were like strong early champs, they would invade you. So a lot of times people placed wards here, but I don't know, it's just not at the meta anymore. Like I guess a lot more people think the game it's easy to scale and that stuff, so they don't like flipping. I don't know. There,
Okay.
before the durability patch, like almost every game people went here like to invade or whatever, but now it's so rare, honestly.
Okay.
So don't be so scared. Like there, I also noticed this like with some of my lower elo friends. They're often like scared about things that just won't happen, in the game, and
Right.
they
Right.
play around that, but it's just waste time. Okay, so
Gotcha.
let's get into the clear, I guess. I saw like you didn't place the W. See, like now you can place your W. It will last like for some time on the ground, and then you have it up right away for like the grump. But
I normally
that's a small thing, of
I
course.
normally do that. It's just that I was
Mm-hmm.
like, I think you were talking, I was just listening,
Ah,
or like
okay,
I was trying to
okay.
explain something. That's all it was.
Yeah, yeah. I guess. Yeah,
This
yeah.
might be the problem.
You should have smited it earlier because it would have already been. See, like you smited it to like I don't know 20% or even less HP, and see, like it's. But those are small things. I mean, just there's no point in. Yeah. Also here, see, like you should have definitely. Like your Q should have definitely hit that like on the way back,
Mm-hmm.
so you can just proc the passive right away.
Right.
Yeah. Mm, I guess here you waste a little bit of time, not like huge, but you can just throw your Q right away, place your W. See, like you just wander around for like
Well,
what?
so like,
I guess
I
you
understand.
looked or
I was
whatever.
worried about an Amumu. I wasn't worried about an Amumu level 3 gank. That's what I was running down there
Mm-hmm.
for,
See,
which
like
actually
what
didn't
he's
happen.
doing, is just inting what the Yamamo's doing.
Okay.
He cleared his top side, his bot side, and just went for a bot gank. It's so bad. At this point, actually, like if you realize, like if you wait,
You
let
should
me
have went to
see.
his top side, right?
Yeah, you could have done that if you know, like he started bot side, and I mean, no, I mean you know definitely because he has 12
Yeah.
CS and that stuff. So you could actually have just went there, and he's like fucked. He can't play the game anymore, really. So that's why it's so bad. Does he even get
Yeah.
anything here? I don't remember.
Whenever there's an Amumu jungle in like this elo, not that I've played in higher elos or anything like that.
Yeah.
It's just that they always do this. They always just clear their bot side jungle and they come in and
Yeah,
gank it
it's
basically.
horrible, really.
Yeah. So that's why I was running down there. I normally do
Hmm.
just clear, but I
Yeah,
was expecting something like this possibly.
yeah. But even the like these small time wastes, they add up, you know. And if you
Yep.
just stop doing them, it's just better. Of course, it's not like game changing. It won't win you like all the games, but it's like at some point it will lose you games maybe to sometimes not do it. Here, of course. Ah, yeah. Here,
Yeah, the Lux Q.
mm-hmm. Just see, like, first of all, I think I don't know, I can't see, of course, but like your W, at this point, you can place your W like here, and it pressures your enemy. So now you waste like a lot of time, and yeah, see, you're standing still, and that's why she was also able to hit the Q so easily. I mean, of course, it was kind of unlucky timing as well, but if you place your W here and you're still like out of range of Lux Q, then you have a much easier time like sidestepping. I guess in this scenario, yeah, you could have sidestepped like downwards and then with E, or maybe you should have, maybe you had to flash, I guess. But
Yeah.
also like you see like your W it slows, right? So that's why you should always place it earlier because it will slow them down so you can reach them easier. You
Right.
know,
Okay.
if you place
Yeah,
it
that
like
makes sense.
here or whatever and in their path, I think you can easily reach them here and probably kill both of them even. Like especially if you're Tristan, I don't know. She doesn't have W skill for some reason, but yeah. Here, I guess, yeah. Well, usually I wouldn't go for like these kind of ganks, but of course you could have gotten the kills. But that's just a low elo thing, and the timings and that stuff. It's you can get so many free kills because people overextend it all the time, really.
Right.
I don't know if you watched like my first video with the dominating low elo, but you can really see like it's so many. Yeah, here also you waste some time because you think you should recover. I told you. Yeah, again. Yeah, you should have just went to the crab right away. I guess,
Right.
or bot gank. I think you went for a bot gank because they were overextending. And you Again, like you didn't like abuse or use your W range. You can already place it when you're here and that you see that they're walking like here. Just place it, you know.
I can't see
Because
your mouse, by the way, just
oh, you
FYI.
can't. What?
No, I cannot see your mouse.
Why? What the fuck? Oh, you should have told me.
Maybe
I guess
um
maybe do I have to enable that or something?
I
I
think
think
you
I
need
was
to
able to see. Wait, let me see. Where is it? Uh,
are you sharing through an application? How are you sharing your screen?
I think I'm sharing like the League of Legends application.
I'm wondering if you can.
Wait, I can see. I will try again. Maybe I should do like my screen just. Yeah, wait. Let's see. Can you see now?
Hang on, I got the wrong thing open. A second.
Now you should be able to see, right?
Yeah, sorry. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So. Uh, but you understood where I said like here to place your
Yeah,
W
yeah,
here.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
You understood
You were
that, right?
hovering the minion, so I caught
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and here like play just from here like place it already. I mean it worked out of course here because also you have like a Leona, but yeah,
I could
this
have placed it a
fucking
lot sooner.
twist. Yeah, yeah, like you'd never in this game you never really abuse the range, but that's I mean it's just something you will learn with time also. You know, also here you start recalling again. It's just already like this game, I guess, or you already wasted like 15 seconds or whatever, or 10
So
maybe.
much time. Yeah, so much
Yeah.
time. Yeah.
It's not, but for how short the game is, it's actually quite a lot. And also like
Yep.
with clearing the crab, see like you know a moment you saw him top, so you could have just used your W here for breaking the shield, make it like a bit faster.
Right.
No, here that was actually good, I guess, to invade. See, like here, if I have wards, I would leave like one here or here, depending on how my timing is. And
Right.
then also I often like or when I don't go for like an invade, I will like maybe go for a mid gank. I usually leave a ward here or like on red side when I go for mid ganks, I often leave a ward here or sometimes even here or here when I know like their top side. And they have like they just give, for example, if you leave a ward here for your mid laner on red side, they know they won't get ganked from here, so they can play towards the side or they have some reassurance. It just helps, I guess. It just helps so your team won't end in the early game. I mean, of course, in this elo, you'd never know if people even look at the minimap or whatever, but in general, it's not worth to have like the sweeper, in my opinion, in the early game.
True.
Because
That makes
people
sense.
place their wards in brushes where you know they will be warded, and you see that they walk there, usually. Here, like,
Yeah, I've been doing that a lot more recently, just hanging on to the word.
actually, it would have been good to clear the blast con here. You know,
Okay.
I don't
To
know
get
if you
rid of
watched
the.
like my last video. Yeah, because see the ward here. It's like okay, it's not even placed deep, but if it's placed like here, like their ward, oh no, like your ward. See, if he's walking, he has to walk through the river. You can already see him like here, you know. And if
Hmm.
he's using the blast cone,
Just it's just
he's
too
just
late for
there.
him.
It's like
Yeah.
2 seconds, 2 seconds. So always if you're like in this position, clear like the enemy's blast cones. It makes the gank path so much easier.
Yeah, I remember you mentioned that in
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
the gank path video.
Mm. Okay. Yeah. So your like first buy is good, of course.
Yeah, pretty
Mm.
solid.
Yeah. How much gold do you have? Mm. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. I don't know what I'm on. Yeah. He had like he had to clear his top set, of course. I don't know why he didn't even clear his raptors.
Yeah, he's not
That's
very good.
yeah. He's clueless. But yeah. Again, here. See, you could have cleared. See, like even if he comes, you're a level ahead. So you don't die if you have used your W, you know? It doesn't matter.
Hmm.
And usually people, even I play like in D1 right now, and people don't contest scraps right away. You can just, if you break the shield and just use your abilities on them, you usually just kill them right away and can get out for free. And like crabs are, if you're playing against people that are similar skill level as you, I guess, they're like an easy way to get ahead.
Hmm.
Yeah, here I guess you go for a top gank, right? It's
Yeah,
a bit
that's pretty
risky
good.
because you're. I mean, see, you should also always look at this like your XP. You're one camp of level 6, you know.
Yeah.
So this is risky. I mean, of course it worked out here because well, it's like a 2v1 and whatever. But always look like for level ups. If you can get a level up by clearing a camp before fights, then go for it. Really, as I said, like the stats are it's so much, you
Right.
know. It makes a difference and it makes you more consistent and that stuff. You know. Let me see what else I wrote down some stuff also. I guess. Yeah. Okay. No, nothing like for now. Let's see. What the fuck? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, see again, you missed like your Q on the small. It's just minor, but just try to start hitting them. Then you don't
Yeah.
have to auto attack them twice. It's just another like whatever 2 seconds or however long, you know, that it adds
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
the time wasted.
I didn't really think of it that way. It is like another like 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's everything. Like so many things that low elo players do. Even like you could have just let this word burn out. I mean, of course, okay, it's free gold, so it's not bad to clear it, but yeah, I don't know.
Just like
And
is the 10 gold
also,
worth the time?
yeah.
Go ahead.
Well, I don't know. It's actually probably worth to be honest because it's gold. Uh, I usually place my ward here or here because it never gets cleared and it helps your mid laner. You know, it just helps. It's like vision here. It's one side they basically can't get ganked from, and
Got it.
it's something like junglers or people they never walk into the enemy's thing here, and in the early game at least, like almost never.
That is true.
Yeah.
Whenever they place a word there, like I never like it's always there for a long time and I never notice it.
Exactly,
So
exactly. And
yeah.
it's like a good side. It's like a whole side that it's just kind of safe for your mid laner to play towards. A lot of people plays like here, of course, and that's what I meant. Like, if I feel like we're ahead, I will place wards here in these brushes because I think it's like difficult for the enemy to contest them. But like if it's early game and it's just even, I usually place my ward here.
Okay.
You know, yeah, I think that's a very good word. Also, just in general, like thinking about vision and that stuff, it's something that not even like in D1 or whatever, like people don't even do. And sometimes you lose games because your supporter is so bad at setting up proper vision, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, here I told you to go for the crab, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
So just always, if you see, like that's also so good for Blitz because you see like the crab timer right away,
Yeah,
and
that is actually really helpful because the
yeah,
crab timer is something
it's so helpful.
I have trouble with for sure.
I guess here you didn't even really look. I guess you could have maybe. Well, no, never mind. He's too full.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
watching that after I got grabbed.
Yeah,
That was
sometimes I don't know. I guess the wave was already shoved, but if he had to shove it for a longer time or whatever, you could have maybe. You could have even went in a 1v2. You know, if he's like under half HP, because you execute damage quite a lot with your W passive and that stuff. See here's also. I mean, it's kind of awkward because of your red, and I think you have quite a lot of gold. Yeah. But you could, this is like an angle where you could have went for a lane gank. Well, I guess never mind because your bot lane pushes it, but well, even still, you know, because these minions will die to the tower, I guess, and then maybe they will start walking out, or you can just engage with Leona. Yeah, this was. See, if you're like, did they kill them even without you? I don't know. What the fuck is she doing? She's just not attacking. Oh my god. Well, okay. Yeah, see, but if you're just in there with them, you kill them definitely. Like.
yeah.
And like in even in higher elos, it's just go for lane ganks. They're so good. Wow. Yeah. Okay. And this is. You see. See here. I told you. Why are you working like this? You know. You want to go top. Why you can just work. And also the blast comes up, so it would be even faster.
Yeah.
You
I was going that way because my first initial thought was I saw Mumu bot, so I was going
you
as
want
top
to
side
invade?
jungle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but
That's why.
always look at your lanes first. See, like
Okay.
really always. Yeah, and you're fucking yeah so flashed, so you don't even get an assist. And like this in a like high low game that's close, this would make me so mad. Really, like he just wasted his flash, and he wasted your time because you pathed there and got absolutely nothing. You know,
Yeah, that was that
that's yeah,
that.
that's
I mean,
so
like
end by him.
that was kind of tilting because like I was there
Yeah.
to help him, and he literally wasted flash for
I
that.
mean,
Like,
of course, I understand he doesn't want, like, after fighting 1v1, he doesn't want you to steal his kill, but still, it's, it's so bad. I don't know.
yeah, it's not honky dory.
Exactly. I don't know what that means.
It just means like it's not all good.
Yeah. Also, see, wait, I also noticed this. You just hang on to your abilities so many times. Here, like, you can use your Q in a second already, and instead you auto attack. Like, just Q now and clear it. It's small, of course, but it will add up, you know?
Hmm.
Like, and you did this a lot also, especially in fights. You did so many times where you just don't use your abilities, especially your W. Really, like use your W. That's why I like Transcendence so much, because W is such a long cooldown. So the passive, it really shortens it so much. Like in
Right.
late game, it's like 12 seconds, and with ability haste, I don't know, maybe 10 seconds or whatever. And then the Transcendence, if you get a kill, it takes off like 2 seconds or 2.5 seconds.
I took
And it's
Transcendence
so
this game,
good.
right?
Yeah, yeah, you did, but
Okay,
you
so that
didn't abuse it, I guess, or you didn't really use it, you know,
well, that's what I was
because.
gonna say. Is like I normally do use my abilities. I just don't normally
Hmm.
take Transcendence. And to tell you
Yeah,
the
maybe
truth,
that's
like
it. Yeah,
my internal clock was just kind of because I don't check my timers on my
yeah,
abilities. I just know them from feel, right?
yeah. Of course,
So
same for me. But if you're not used to it, maybe. But it's really like you can really just overwhelm your enemies with how much abilities you can push out in the late game. Here, I think you. I don't know. Wait, let's see. If you could have
she
helped them
wasted her flash
survive.
pretty
I
well.
mean, of course, your team played this so bad. They could have probably done so much more. I think maybe see if you place your W and your Q. Yeah, you could have saved her, I think. But whatever, small detail. I guess they even used like ADC flash for support flash, so that's worth
Hmm.
kind of. Yeah, and here of course like you should have
Drake's kill was
definitely not eat
yeah.
on the thing. But yeah,
Shouldn't have even went to Raptors. I should have just went to
yeah,
the near the
yeah.
dragon
You
pit
should
right
have
away.
went right away after you saw like how they walked there. At
Right.
the crap. Yeah, as I said, like if you have R up and that stuff, just always go for a steal. Like if you have to go for a steal, it usually means your team is dead anyway, so you won't be like going for any plays or whatever with your R in the next minute probably, because they will just
Right.
come out of base and that stuff. So just go for a steal. And Drakes are just worth so much. I don't know, like the other coach said Drakes are not worth or whatever. That's just weird. Drakes are definitely worth a lot and like one of the biggest win conditions.
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
I think here you get like get the kills. Yeah, you should have went for the assist at least on the Lux. I mean, it's definitely good that you get the Kai'Sa by going on her, but just for your Dark Seal stacks, you should have went and
Right.
tried to get the assist also. Yeah, I think you had like a lot of gold here, right? But see,
Yeah.
you're already ahead like 1k on the Amumu, and he's not even doing so bad. He has like 6 kill participations, I guess. Just by having better CS and of course, I mean, you got kills, but still. Yeah, and yeah, and you didn't spend always spend all your gold, you know, always.
Yeah.
You had even you could have, and yeah, see, you have your control still. Without that, like, I guess. Wait, can I open the shop? No, fuck. Uh, I guess like the AP is definitely worth more than the attack speed. So that's like the order of buying, in which you should buy like Naturus is like Blasting Wand if you can afford it, or Amp Tome because it's like AP, and then go for the attack speed components.
Mm-hmm.
And like I told you, like for Lich Bane, it should be Aetherwisp because it gives you movement speed and AP, and then Fiendish Codex because it gives you AP and ability haste, and then like the Sheen. Sheen is such a bad item nowadays. It used to be very high value, I guess, when it was worth 1,100 gold and had different stats, but now it's not a very good item. And here you went to attack like the tower and
I'm
like
never
even
getting
used
that
your
tower.
E, so that's like very risky. Yeah, it doesn't even have platings anymore, so you really got like nothing out of this. And you just
Right.
had to walk like this, and you could have just puffed here right away. See, like that's a lot. That's like 20 seconds wasted even. And
It seems like jungle is literally just like maximizing
yep,
the amount that you
efficiency.
can do.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, it's or even just saying like it's about not wasting time. That's what like that's why I am able to even get like a lot of high low junglers because they still waste so much time because they don't think about it that way, I guess. But it's really you just try to play to not waste time and it will just of course there was like last season I was at a point where I often didn't join fights and that stuff because I thought like I should clear this jungle now so it respawns faster and that stuff. So you have to find a balance, you know, and
Mm-hmm.
that's just something you need like experience for. But yeah, just for learning, you should definitely try to play in a way where you waste as little time as possible. And I don't know, do you look at your own games sometimes, or
Yeah, I do. I
yeah,
do. Yeah.
yeah? So maybe try to in the future try to see like where you waste the time.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not that not that difficult, you know, to figure out, I guess.
Yeah, it's just hard, like when you're learning, because I've only been playing for like what, like 6, 7 months or something like that.
Hmm.
It's just
Yeah, no,
it's
for
hard to
that you're
find.
definitely good.
I appreciate it, man.
Definitely. I mean, I think I ended my first season in like gold, but that was only because I got boosted by a friend or whatever. So
Mm-hmm.
really, I mean, see, for example, here you can your team is quite low, and I mean they die
I
here,
could maybe
but
W from
yeah, you
close,
could, for
right?
example, here put a
Yeah.
W here. You can catch the Lux, and then you're like the enemy. Also, they will be scared. They don't know how to react to that. So I
So
mean,
you want to be
okay,
like taking the
maybe
red buff to it, right? Oh my
yeah,
god.
maybe
This
yeah.
looks so
That was so fucking yeah. I
they were like
mean,
all getting on the elevator, dude.
yeah, that was rough. That was definitely rough, but still,
That's
like
so
in
funny.
just use your W like as a zoning tool even, and as I said as well, also it slows. You know, just use it there. Like there were
Oh
the
yeah, I
W,
keep forgetting that.
yeah, the W place you had like did nothing.
Yeah, I keep forgetting it slows. I'll have to
Yeah,
keep that in
yeah,
mind.
you should not forget that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean, you know. Yeah, like you know probably for most champs you know like the basic abilities, but you don't know everything about the ability. And that's of course that's normal, but that's something you will learn. I mean, I don't know everything about every ability, but yeah.
I know it slows. I
Hmm.
oftentimes like when I'm like trying to run or like think about what I'm doing, I just forget that it's you know what I mean. Like it's slow. I'm like, holy
Yeah.
fuck.
Okay, wait, be honest, like would you have went for like the play on the Lux here or no?
Oh
If
yeah,
I
absolutely,
okay.
absolutely,
Okay,
absolutely.
okay.
Yeah, this is normal. I in this game I played pretty normal. There were some things I was kind of like nervous, so I was like doing silly
Hmm.
things on, like the waltzing back and forth. I normally don't play.
And also, I noticed you never did like the combo with the rocket belt.
But Rocket Belt, yeah, it's because
But yeah, you will. I mean, you have like 200 Echo games or whatever. That's I did not do that in my first 200 Echo games either. It's of course. I mean, I didn't even know about it, but so this fight was very good. Like your R was very had very big impact, I guess. But also, I guess you should have went over a bit later maybe because
later.
yeah, because when your W really procs, because it's a little bit risky, you know. Wait,
With the Nunu with the
because the
Nunu.
yeah you don't get the shield right away, you know. You should always try to get in your W like as late as possible because first of all, like now, if you jump over now, enemies will have like more reaction time, you know. Maybe they manage to flash out of it. Then if you
I
just
see.
jump over in the last second and also see you're like half HP, you get stunned up by the Amumu or whatever. Well, okay, I mean you still get the shield, but see, it was actually decently close. But very good that you didn't R back right away because you did that like another time.
Yeah.
So you held your R. But see how much you were able to tank. Like that's why I love this patch so much. You're able to tank in these fights. It's you don't die instantly. Before the patch, like you died to everything instantly as soon as you're CC'd. Now you can actually like outplay people.
Yeah, and you can also use your abilities more, which is more
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, really.
It's not just one rotation and then the fight's over.
And see, like your pathing is kind of awkward. Like your wolves are randomly up and your crocs are up. It's just not optimal, of course. If you would have played optimal, or whatever this game, you probably could be like level 14 by now, and be just absolutely super far ahead, and nobody could do anything about you.
Hmm.
But yeah, taking the reset here, I mean, I told you also, but it was good, of course, because yeah,
A
going
lot of help.
there, no, really, yeah, yeah, you had like 3k or something, also, of course. Yeah, now it's like kind of awkward because you can't really clear jungle anymore. Or you
Right.
can. I mean, I don't know the timers because I don't see like the bit thing here, but yeah, now of course, for example, you should decide, based on your blitz timers, where you
Right.
go. If this is the camp that spawns next, you go bot. If Grump is maybe like 20 seconds from spawning, you go to Grump first and then clear and see, like you always should try to fix your pathing in these kind of situations. Like your pathing should always be straight in like one
Like
line.
linear.
Hmm.
Right.
Sometimes, I guess, for example, that's like a specialty because of the way this is and the fact that you have like your E. Sometimes you will go like for wolves, grump, and then like crab, or wolves, grump, and then impact the map or whatever, because it's just faster, if you want to just clear this side. But if you're
Hmm.
looking to cross the mid and like clear the rest, then definitely always start from the outside. And like
Okay.
for clearing Crux, I guess. I mean, it's kind of the same. You can clear this and then Crux and then maybe Ling and bot, but I guess that's like more time consuming. It's like more. It's a bigger chance that you're just wasting your time.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. In this fight, I think maybe you could have even gotten like another kill. See, like if you path in a way that your both Qs hit the Amumu here. You're strong as fuck, I mean, he's a tank still, but he was very low. You could have probably just went in with a E, kill him here. Like, wait, see, like if you path like towards here and hit him with both things, he's like on 600
He's almost
HP.
dead.
Yeah, and you can. I mean, maybe not because he's like a tank, but in general, these kind of situations, or if you hit the Kai'Sa, for example,
Hmm.
even though there are 4 people here, you can just go in with your E and like
Are out.
do it fast. Yeah, you either are out or just run away with your passive. I mean, it's kind of risky against the Momo, but he doesn't have R, so uh, you just need the awareness to dodge his Q.
Right.
Just be like play aggressive. Be aware of like whatever you can do. Also, he tanks here. I mean, okay, you don't have your E right now, but yeah. And when you place your W, just proc it. I mean, you get the shield. If you place it in a way where you don't die by going towards it, then yeah. I told you like to go on the GP here because he was low. You have Red Smite. Red Smite is OP as fuck, and you're like super fed. You could have definitely killed him here. I'm sure.
Okay.
If you just go on him right away when he steps like towards here, like wait. I think you have like all your abilities up except for W. Yeah, you Q, but fuck. You see, it's up. See where he is. Nobody is there to help him. Like they're too far
Out of
away.
position.
You legit one-shot him, yeah. And these kind of mispositionings, they probably happen like 50 times
All
this
the
game
time.
or something. Yeah, like in
Yeah.
this, either nobody positions correctly. This is so in by him. Do you even? Okay, you don't have rocket ball up, I guess, but I don't know what that was. That stun was also so. See, and here you could have followed easily. See, he's dead. He's dead. If you just E over the wall, you even
He
had
doesn't
rocket
know.
bolt. He's definitely dead.
Yeah. I just played way too passive there when I didn't need
Yeah,
to.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that was just kind of clunky, I guess, but yeah, and also here, I don't know, you eat backwards, but
I
they're
should have just
all
went
like
back in.
half HP, yeah, easily.
Yeah, I should have went back in. Yeah.
Even especially like you have flash up. If you have flash up, just don't be scared ever.
Okay. So it seems like in some of these fights when I'm like really strong, I just don't realize it, and I'm just playing
Yeah,
around.
yeah, yeah, really. Also here, like your flash is kind of wasted
It was
because
unnecessary because of
Yasuo
Yasuo.
has him. Yeah, and also TF
Yeah.
even was ulting behind, so yeah, it's wasted, but whatever, Yeah, also here you should have cleared the camp before going,
Faster. Yeah.
especially because your team's not even moving. So just clear it on the way. First of all, like Raptor camp is the one that heals you the most because you have so many things and your like jungle item heals you a lot.
Plus, it's pretty easy to clear. Zach got
Yeah,
like triple
exactly.
buff.
Like if you just have to throw the Q from here or something so you hit them all right away.
Yeah. In that situation, instead of going Baron, do you think we should just push for the mid inhib
No,
and
no,
then
no.
no? Okay.
Like inhips or this early in the game risky, especially against champs like GP or whatever. They can do. I mean, okay. I guess you didn't get it, but well, you should have just gotten it because your team just didn't move. I mean, that was just bad by your team. Like in higher elos, you just get Nash here,
Yeah,
unless
you
your
first
team wants
down.
to lose. So, like champs. You died to the Luxor. That's
Yeah, that was
wait.
unlucky.
Did they have? Oh, they just had a ward here. Wow, she just
Yeah, she just missed.
blindly
Yeah,
down. It's
unlucky. I
unlucky.
should have
Yeah.
R'd away.
Yeah, or just eat, I guess, if you have the
Yeah,
reactions.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's also, I mean, that's also something you will improve, I guess. Oh, this Yasuo is taking your whole jungle. Well, maybe it's not so bad. I don't know the jungle timer, the Drake timer, but I guess why can I see it here somewhere? That's annoying.
That's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, yeah, no. I mean, if the Drake is gonna spawn, then it's actually kind of good by Yasuo to clear the jungle because then it
Okay.
will respawn faster for you and that stuff. You know, like jungle camps, they get higher level if you clear them. Yeah.
Yeah, I know that.
So yeah, it's sometimes it's good if sometimes, for example, I will tell my teammates to clear my Crux for me. Like if I know I won't have the time to path there, I will just tell them to clear it for
Is
me.
it like what's the max level that the camps reach? Do you know?
No, I don't know, but
Okay.
I think they just. I guess there is like a max level, but you should still just always clear them unless you're like full build or have to be somewhere.
Yeah, I just wonder when they like actually like max out, giving you like the gold and XP.
Mm,
Like
I
when you get
don't
done
know.
leveling up them.
Probably like I don't know.
Level 12,
Actually,
right?
yeah, I don't know.
Something like that.
Here, I think this fight you also played very passive. I mean, you shouldn't play like front line, but you should be next to your front. And also, of course, when you
The
get hit by,
Luxor.
see like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it's actually not so bad that you are out because you could have gotten a lot of burst. I don't know, but
I R'd out not because I was afraid of burst, but if you rewind it real quick, just so I can show you what I was thinking, is like I kind of just wanted to bait them into the engage.
mm,
Like I R out with now I still have full HP, even though like if they hit me I R out I still heal, but like
mm,
I can reposition
okay,
like faster is my thought. Like so
I.
I R out now I'm in the
mm.
backside and I can like maybe go through Dragon Pit. I have a lot more options.
But
I'm more
see, like
flexible, so I can fight
I
close.
mean, you're not playing the game like for 5 seconds after that, while your
Right.
team is fighting. So it's not worth. I think also like if you can in these situations, it's definitely more worth to use your R aggressively, like try to hit someone or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, what happened to you? He TP'd with 1 HP and then died. Cool. Yeah,
Huh.
interesting.
Red buff transfer
I
complete.
guess here you should have definitely taken the crap. I don't know. Like he has the inhib, and I mean, okay, yeah. Well, it was weird because he was going for more,
Yeah,
but
yeah, he pushed
normally,
too
I
hard.
mean, probably like a better player would have just backed off. Here also, I mean, kind of risky. You should have just taken your W proc, you know? Like you did this also quite a lot where you place your W and you're like one step away from just getting the shield and then engaging and you
Oh
just
yes,
ignore it, you know?
yeah,
If you, of
yeah.
course, sometimes you will misplace it a bit, but it's, in my opinion, it's more worth to get into the W to get the shield and then usually, I mean, you have to know, of course, your limits and that stuff to see if you can still reach, but it's so valuable, the W shield, really. I mean, yeah. Here, I guess I told you to. clear for Abaddon's, so you did that, I guess. Or yeah, I mean, your team cleared your jungle a bit, but yeah, let's see. Wait, I want to see this. How the fuck did they clear it? Or wait, when did they start? Okay. Wait, what's your vision score? Fuck. 14 vision score. Damn, and this
What?
guy didn't. This guy didn't even buy Red Sweeper. Wow.
Oh, the
The
Leona. That's
supporters.
terrible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, you should at this point. You at like 25 minutes, you can easily have like 40, even 50. I mean, it depends on how much. Like you have a higher vision score in your mid laner. That should like never happen. I mean, jungler should have the
I have
second
a higher
highest,
vision
but
score.
yeah, you have 17 and she has 14. And the
Oh,
enemies like zero. None of them have bought even a sweeper. So yeah,
I thought
vision
you
is
said
also.
mid laner. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah, the mid also has 21, so he also has more. I mean,
Yeah.
mm.
I thought you were saying I had a higher vision score than the mid
No,
laner.
no,
I
no,
was
no, no.
confused for a second.
Then the
I was like,
supporter.
no,
I
the
guess you
supporter's
just didn't have any info on this, so that's why they just did it. Like they took a lot of time, but they still managed. Wow.
Yeah, I don't think she like worded any objectives.
Yeah.
Maybe the
Yeah,
dragon.
you have to get used to that, I guess, in low elo, or I mean, you're used to that probably just playing without good vision, but
Yeah.
there's like at some in some elos or at some elo it's just unplayable some games if your supporter doesn't know how to set up vision. Because you have to face check everything. I guess you can use your W, that's something Ekko can do as well. That's kind of good. Like the W to face check brushes and that stuff, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like a kind of unique mechanic for him. Here you went bot, I guess that was just like a waste of time. See, for example, here's like a very good engage angle. Just go here, they're pushing mid. If like some squishy walks here or whatever, you just place the W, jump over and kill them. And
Right.
at this point you're so fed you can even do it on your own. Like you have Revenants, no way the Lux or whatever, no way they live. And even here, I personally I would have just went on him. I mean, I didn't tell you to, but you can just chunk him to maybe half HP and run away with your passive. He can't kill you. You know, you have to be aware of that kind of stuff. Here, for example, you didn't go in your W. It was nothing, you know. It was 1 centimeter away.
I should have just stepped on it real quick.
Yeah. And here you didn't. You eat away from him, even though you're like 5v2. So you were like very passive sometimes. I think you should actually try to just play as aggressive as possible for like your next games. Just you might int because maybe you make mechanical misplays or whatever, but I think it will improve you a lot and make you a much better player also.
I think that's pretty good advice.
Hmm. Okay, I mean your CSing is actually not very good, even though I tried to, I mean I don't know how much it was in the end. But that's due to like things like the wolves being up here and the crocs being up for a long time. There's there's just a lot of awkward timings. Also, like you're walking here, you did nothing, you know. You walked like for 20 seconds or whatever. You're
Yeah, I
just
should have just farmed.
yeah. You could have just farmed something. I mean, I guess you're doing something here, but there's so many. You have to just see like yeah. See, you wasted so much. You
So
wasted
much
like a
time.
minute because
Yeah.
you even died for it, and your jungle is up the whole time. And you're still 2 levels up on him because he's just completely clueless, but still. And here, maybe you could have even looked for Kai'Sa. Just, you know, with Ekko, you can. Okay, I mean, you probably couldn't because they walked into you, but also I don't
See
think
if
you
I can.
have to smite the thing. Like you just get it with your Q return, or you auto attack it one more time and run away.
I could have had this all cleared and they wouldn't have
Yeah,
gotten it.
exactly. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, and here I told you just go more in depth with the control word. You didn't even have one
Yeah.
down at that point, so it would have definitely been good. Also, I don't know, like going bot here. Do you accomplish? I guess. Never mind. You fought here, I guess, and won. Did you?
I think
No.
we killed them all here. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, you can, of course, go for this kind of phase. Yeah, see, here you went near W, that was good. See how
Oh,
much
look,
you...
yeah,
Yeah, and you
the
no
G went up
reason,
and up.
absolutely no reason to
Yeah,
R
no
out
reason to
there.
R out. Yeah, that's bad.
He even, I think Amumu even had...
I even
Did he
had the
use this?
shield. I don't know
Yeah,
why I R'd out. I
you
think it was just like
tanked...
I panicked or something.
Yeah. See, like, they used a lot of their stuff already. They can't do anything at this point. You just try to proc your passive on Aatrox there, and then maybe go on GP or whatever.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, in this fight, or all the time you have, like, your W up. Of course, you can just kill him here, but... Wait, let's just see, like, how you use your abilities in this fight. Like, how often they're on... Their cooldown is, like, there. Here, I guess, okay, that R. See, like, okay, Q, you throw it. E, okay, that's fine. Maybe this fight's not... Okay, I would have placed a W, like, here somewhere, but whatever. I mean, you still get
Where
him.
would you have placed
Just, like, in his way of
it? I
escaping, you
see.
know? But
Okay.
whatever. I mean, that's... Okay, I guess in this fight you used... But in some ways, in some fights I noticed that you didn't use your abilities for, like, a long time. Or also when clearing jungle, sometimes you just hold on for your abilities for no reason. I mean, I guess after your first clear, you don't have to use your W always for clearing the camps because you're healthy enough anyways, and you might need it, you know? So that makes
Right.
sense, but like sometimes, like one small detail, you cleared this camp here, you didn't use your E like to do the auto attack reset. And it's just small stuff, but it will add up to some time, you know, that you just wasted.
Right.
And here, like, always try to get your Q to hit everything, you know?
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm. Um, you're so fat, of course, but you could be at a point where you could have probably had Rabadons at like 20 minutes this game because you had so many kills you just didn't have the farm. And that's why you had it like at 26 minutes or whatever. Farming is so much gold, you know. You have to
Right.
realize like one side of clearing is more than a kill in gold. So that's
How much gold is it one set of clearing? It's
I
like
don't know exactly, but
350
it's
or something.
like every camp gives about 100 gold, I guess.
Roughly, yeah.
Around, yeah. I mean, it depends on level and that stuff, of course, but it's just, and also XP, of course, you know. And the XP is also so valuable. I mean, you're doing very well in XP, you're highest level in this game, but still. It's just, XP is so underrated, I guess, by so many players. It really gives you so many stats.
Oh, that W shield, holy crap.
Yeah. High level W. Yeah, exactly. That's why in the late game you can legit, if you place your W, you can legit go into 5 enemies and just proc your passive and try to get out. Sometimes it's so big. Like the scaling is so insane. 150%. How much AP do you have? 700. Yeah.
Yeah.
So damn, you deal 26% missing health damage. That's also crazy. But like, so you basically execute anyone that's below 30 HP. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
guess.
No one saw it.
Yeah, whatever. That's why you buy marks.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't even enter it. No. Let's see. You could have. Did you end? No, right? You could have ended so easily. Ah, no, they. He even disconnected. Alright. And also, like, I guess you said you do that more, but like pressing tab like more often to see what's going on in the game. It's something like I have a friend of mine. He's master and he basically never presses tab. It makes me so mad. Like, how is he supposed, like, for example, how is he supposed to know if someone bought a stopwatch or whatever, or
Right.
if he has, okay, I mean, if you can see when you have to buy like MR when you're going base, of course, but just this kind of stuff. Yeah, this was, you could have
Yeah,
just probably just went for the tower on your own, even
yeah.
here.
I thought Tristana was with us, but I guess she
I
wasn't.
don't, I guess she was base. Wait, was she dead?
Yeah,
Ah, she
she
was
was dead.
dead. Oh, I
She
didn't
was dead.
notice.
I thought she was with us too.
Oh
I
well,
didn't
yeah,
notice.
but still, you could have probably ended. Let's see. I didn't pay attention.
Like
See,
for
like
the
you
next
place your
second.
W here and just go in, attack the tower. Well, okay, I mean you kill him here. That's of course also good. Well, I guess he clears with his R, but is why are you so low? Hmm. Yeah, okay. I mean you're too low. You should have at this point you just had to back off, and it's kind of unlucky that you get hit by the Momoku, of course, but
I wonder if I could
yeah,
have rocket belted the
definitely.
and killed her.
Ah, well, you could have definitely rocket batted like the MMOQ, but or whatever, or just gotten out
Oh,
of range. Yeah,
at the very end, like when I was going for that kill, I wonder if
mm,
I could have rocket belted and
maybe.
done something with it.
Yeah, probably. Honestly, yeah, you're so fat. You could have definitely killed them there. Yeah, that W was pretty good. Like the placement, I guess. I mean, you're not really able to reach it, but it just zones them. You know,
Mhm.
it's so hard. Like if they start fighting there, then what are they gonna do? You're just gonna go in. Just done. I guess now they have F, right? Yeah,
I think they do.
yeah. But see, like you popped off completely, but there's still so much you could have done better, and you could have popped off even harder. You could have dropped like 30 kills in this game.
That's crazy, man. I like it's like the little tiny things too. It's not like I'm
Mm.
doing anything like, or at least from what I was. It's not like I'm even doing anything like majorly like terrible. It just seems like little things are just adding up,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, for like a silver player, there's definitely not like that much that you're doing majorly wrong compared to. I mean, comparing to the enemy jungler this game, he did so
Yeah.
much wrong. Like he, even the ganking on level 3 there, it was so bad. I mean, they got a kill, but still, it was not worth it all. And
Right.
he completely, he was on, at that point he was already behind. It's like chess, you know? If you fuck up your first moves, oh, I pulled out my
I'm a chess player,
headset.
so
Wait.
that's one.
If you fuck up your first moves, you are on the back foot for the whole game, you know?
Yeah,
It's really like
yeah.
that.
I also play chess, so it's just like that's why I like this game so much because it
Mm-hmm.
literally reminds me of chess. Like
Yeah,
whenever I
there's
go
a lot
back
of
and
parts. Yeah.
yeah, like whenever I go back and like look at my games, I'm always thinking about like, oh, what is the end result of this play? Just like, and I'm like, holy fuck, this is literally chess because that's like what you do in chess
Yeah.
games. What is the result of me moving here?
Yeah, exactly. There's so much that is just comparable, I guess, to chess. That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have like any more questions? I guess it was already kind of long. I mean, it's almost 2.5
Uh,
hours, but it's good. I mean, I also enjoyed, of course, doing this.
yeah, I had a lot of fun. I mean, like, I don't know. Everything you said was very comprehensible and made sense. I just got to apply it, um, playing and trying. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I appreciate it, man. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I was surprised that you actually um, agreed to do it. Happy
Oh
to see
yeah.
that.
Of course. Also, like I wrote down like some things. Also, like don't in this meta right now, like don't FF with Ekko. If you're like you can win every game, especially in this elo, of course. But in general, Ekko scales. It is, in my opinion, he's like at least top 5, even if not top 3 best scaling champs right now. You
Okay.
can actually you can get picks like important picks in the late game, and that gives you like an objective or whatever. It wins you games. So, I mean, you might get tilted sometimes, but just don't FF.
Got it. Play it out.
Yeah, yeah. There's also it will make you a better player, of course. Like, yeah. I mean, I'm at a point, for example, right now. I usually don't even fall behind with Echo anymore because I'm just very consistent with my early games and that stuff. So I'm not gonna say like try to learn how to play from behind, but of course it will also make you a better player, knowing like how Echo feels when you're not with a lot of items or whatever.
Right.
Yeah, but
Figure
try
out
to
like
get
a
consistent with your clearing. Yeah, wait, let's see. How much CS per minute did you have? I don't think you had a lot. You still had like 6 or whatever.
yeah.
That's definitely not optimal. I mean, that's one of the things you definitely have to improve on. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, but still, even with these stats, like in some games you sacrifice CS for oh wait, I don't have my thing on anymore. I don't have my
Map
stream
present.
on. Wait. Yeah, in some games I guess you will sacrifice CS for map presence. I guess let me show you like one of my games. See here, this game I only had 6.3 also, but I had like 16 kills and I carried this game. But in most games I will at least have like 7, 7.5. You see in some games, okay, well this was a flex, but here in this game I had like 9 CS per minute. You just have to I don't know, but you should at least look for like having 7.5 in winning games at least. See, like in losing games, of course, like here also I only have like 5 and what, especially in higher elos, people start taking your jungle way more, of course. But in winning games, you should have like 7.5 to 8 CS per minute. That
Okay.
should definitely be your goal. That's like the biggest thing you can improve on right now, easily improve on, I would say. And it will instantly make you like a platinum player, in my opinion.
I appreciate that. So like so from what I'm getting from this is far more efficiently,
Mm-hmm.
don't neglect it, try to play a little bit more aggressively and press my advantage essentially.
Yeah, yeah, and don't follow
And
like dumb plays by your team. In silver, it will happen all the time. Like people will go for stupid fucking plays, But just it's not worth to sacrifice clearing your jungle then and whatever. Just just get to the point where you can legit win the fights 1v5. I mean, of course, this is like hyperbolic, but still, you know.
right.
Just
No, that
get to a
makes
point where you're
makes
so
complete
ahead
sense.
that you're in control and you can dictate the fights, so to say.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'll try that, man. I don't know. I appreciate it. This is fantastic. I learned so much.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Also, the feedback. Alright,
No,
so you
definitely.
don't have like any more questions for now? Or.
No, I have no questions at all.
Alright. Oh,
Is it
that's
okay
very
if I
good
like
then.
if I think of one if I can ask you?
Yeah, of course, of course.
Cool. Well, I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah,
Thank you
no
so much.
problem. I mean, if you want, we can maybe like in a week or whatever, maybe do coaching again if you feel like you have improved or whatever, and or whatever you have different things you want to improve on again, or you can just
Yeah.
message me, of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah. No. Definitely. I'm gonna just try to apply this week
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. Just like grind it out, and then if you want, do it again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
down for that completely. See how like I'm progressing.
Yeah.
This is so helpful.
Yeah. Okay.
I
All
appreciate
right.
it, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Just message me your PayPal details.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I will.
All right.
Okay. Yeah,
Awesome.
that was
I,
fun.
yeah, it was fun. I don't know if you ever done coaching before, but you're a good coach.
No, no, I've never done coaching before, but I wanted to get into it. It's just, I guess, now like with the YouTube channel, I have like some kind of platform, but without a platform like on Fiverr or whatever, it's basically impossible to really get into it, in my opinion.
Well, put this on YouTube, dude, and
Yeah,
no
yeah, I
doubt
will.
more people will ask you. I think you have talent. I think you're a really good coach. You're really smart. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I think you're very capable, and I think you have a really good opportunity to coach other Echo players and just jungle in general.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I could coach like jungle, especially like on low elo, definitely jungle in general, of course. I mean, a lot of the stuff I told you had nothing to do with Ekko. It's
Yeah,
just, yeah.
exactly. It was just fundamental stuff like that. I was
Mm-hmm.
just missing, and like obviously I'm not like the best player in the world, but like it's and it's nice to be like hinted at like okay like look here like there's little tiny things it's like so hard to like figure that shit out on your own.
Yeah,
I
it
would have
is, it is.
never saw that like if you didn't tell me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of that stuff I guess I learned from LS, for example, like efficiency stuff, and when it comes to jungle clearing and this kind. I also, of course, I didn't figure it out by myself. It's, you know.
Yeah.
All right,
Anyways,
so
I don't want to
yeah,
keep you.
yeah, it's kind of late also here, so I
I
guess I
appreciate
will
everything
go to
though.
sleep. Yeah. All right. Have a
All
good
right,
night. Yeah.
you
Bye.
too. Bye bye.